you gotta like it how the song that was playing in Mario Kart World ended as soon as the thing ended, and so now we're at the start of the song. This happened yesterday, didn't it, with Xenoblade, where like the loop ended and then redid it like literally when the opening song ended. Anyway, let me make sure that things sound good. Okay. That should be fine. That should be dandy. Hello, everybody. Hello, Mr. Exister. Welcome. One and all. Come one, come all. Let me turn that up. To Thursday stream. Welcome to the last stream of July. And therefore, as well, the last stream of the Husk Streamiversary Celebration. Hope everybody is doing well in this lovely department. I'm gonna go over here because well, actually no, I'll go over here because it's a big city and big city is fun. But I hope everyone is well on this lovely Thursday. Thursday today was just kind of whatever, but I did watch a Nintendo Direct at 8 o'clock in the morning. I was EP. I went back to sleep as soon, like a little bit after it was done, and I was done yapping. So, and I'm so productive. You know, it's great. It's fantastic. Here, let me go over like to the big old crown tire trophy thing. I don't even know why this is here, but yeah, no, it's fine. Okay. Hello, friend. But yeah. Here we are. It great. It lovely. But yeah. We sit here and we yap. Because, well, there was a Nintendo Direct today. And so, naturally speaking, we should talk about Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase today. Because that is fun. And I like yapping about that. Koromaru, yeah. I'll bring that up in a little bit. We love Koromaru. Alright, so what do we have? I did type down my thoughts on it. So let me see what we had. This isn't necessarily like every single thing. Like I didn't like highlight anything in like the sizzle reel at all. So there we go. So we start off with the Monster Hunter Stories 3. Which seems very neat. Like, to my recollection of the Stories games, it seems very different looking from the previous ones, so that's interesting. Yeah, I haven't played Stories, or really much Monster Hunter for that matter. But hey, to all the Stories fans, I'm excited for y'all. And then we got a Katamari game, Once Upon a Katamari. It looks like a Katamari game, looks silly and fun. Going back in time to roll everything up. That's fun. I saw that you can roll up the dinosaurs. Well, you could probably roll up the dinosaurs, so that's gonna be neat. You got Just Dance 2026. Looks alright enough so far. Dragon Ball Sparking Zero coming to the Switch stuff. I don't really know how well received Sparking Zero was. I think that came out, right? Let me double check. Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. Yeah, it came out last year. And let me just take a quick gander. Fine enough. Average to above average. So, yeah, neat for all the Dragon Ball people out there. Plants vs. Zombies remaster, which I don't think, which is a bit of an interesting one, but hey, Plants vs. Zombies is, you know, or at least at one point was pretty popular, so hey, I think that's neat. And you got, and I'm just gonna say this, both of the EA Sports games, do not care. I think the one thing I was mainly excited for today was Pac-Man World 2 repack, which is neat. I have Pac-Man World repack, but I don't have the second one. Well, I don't have like the second regular one, but like there's the second one coming soon now. 2 repack didn't exist until today, and coming out like in September. So yeah, but hey, I can't wait for a repack of the second variety. It'll give me more motivation to play Pac-Man World repack now. That's for sure. Hey, Auntie, I'm yapping about the Direct. So yeah, I think when the day comes I get Pac-Man World 2 repack, I will play both World and World 2 back to back. I think that's how I will do it. I think. And then Persona 3 Reload's coming to Switch 2. Pretty neat. Nice to have that on there. I think the next one up for bat, I guess, would be Metaphor. I think that would be the obvious next one to go to Switch 2 at some point. So I would not be surprised if we saw that, like, maybe announced, like, later, either later in the year or next year. I would predict anyway. And then the random trailer. And saying that Persona 3 Reload and Pac-Man on game key cards. Oh, fun. Gotta love game key cards for no reason. It's just a moot, like, it's just a moot point. At that point. So, yeah. It's weird. Hey, Koopa, hope you're well. But yeah, also, like, maybe Nintendo also maybe make another option for game key cards, to, like, a cheaper one. That's like for like the games that don't take up 64 gigabytes. That works too. Anywho, what we got now? Hyrule Warriors and Age of Imprisonment got a trailer, which I think it's neat. It was a trailer. I think it was definitely just another like story cinematic trailer kind of thing with some gameplay. And still no release date aside from winter, so maybe soon. Or maybe in the next, like, proper Nintendo Direct. I don't know. Then you got, Chilling by the Fire, which is just a nice, chill, little, nothing of a bob. To a certain extent, publishers are also at fault for not buying the bullet. Yeah, that's also true. It's just, like, there should be more options, I feel like, but also developers, you can spend a little money. You're made of money. You're fine. But yeah, Chilling by the Fire is just a silly looking game. Just making a fire and then chilling with your friends. In fact, it has camera compatibility. So yeah, keeping an eye on for a bit. We'll be back in a while. Alrighty. And then what do you have? You got Apex Legends getting a Switch 2 thing. Cool. Barely, like, I played some Apex Legends back when it came out on Switch 1, but didn't play a whole lot of it. Hella, which is like a adventuring platform game thingamabob with mice. That's cute. They could have made it like at least a 32 gigabyte variant. Yeah, exactly. I agree with you with that, because I think some games aren't even 32 gigabyte. Oh, like 32 gigabytes or around that point. So yeah, I kind of wish they had that, like at bare minimum. But yeah, I think everybody in the mother has yapped about game key cards, so we can unyap about it. Star Wars Outlaws is coming. That's another thing I want to review. I know, like, probably it has like some interesting. It had some interesting release methods, and it is basically kind of average again. So yeah, like on average at absolute minimum. So cool for Star Wars people, I guess. Chronos: The New Dawn I thought was an interesting title. It was giving Dead Space, but with like a past and future kind of feel, which I thought was interesting. Like, I'm not like a spooky gamer by any stretch of the imagination, but I do appreciate like a very interesting like concept of it, of like, oh, this ward was doomed or something, and you're in the future figuring out what happened, but you have to go to the past in order to do things. So I thought that was an interesting concept. So That'll be interesting to see when that comes out. Yakuza, I got Kiwami 2 is gonna be out. And the first one's coming soon, if not out. And then the Scissor Reel, there wasn't really anything in this Sizzle Reel that I took notice of. And then you got 2 HD 2D games from Square back to back. You have The Adventures of Elliot, which is a action RPG, which I think is interesting to use for HD 2D, I will say. I think that's pretty nifty and neato. And then you got Octopath Traveler 0. Which, cool, another Octopath Traveler game. I think I've heard from other people that it was basically, that it could be basically, maybe inspired by like a different game kind of thing, but I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, Octopath 0, pretty neat. Square definitely had a pretty decent showing. Oh yeah, and they also confirmed Tactics, like Final Fantasy Tactics is coming to Switch as well. The mobile one from the looks of the gameplay, yeah. Like what was it? What was it called? Like Champions of the Continent. So hey, that's neat. Whether that is exactly that or it's just like a retelling of it, like hey, neato. I think it's neato. But like overall, like in terms of the Direct, it was good. It was good. Like there was like I think the first half of the Direct had more things that, you know, I thought were neat compared to the second half until like the ending. But yeah, I do think it ended on a pretty decent note. Some neat like Square and their HD 2D stuff is really a big the big thing that they're doing lately, and so it's interesting to see that like get like the spotlight this time around. And yeah, some neat ports, neat things. Whether or not how their release methods are good or not, that is up to us. But and it was the alright Direct, saw some stuff I wanted to get. Yeah, definitely same here. And I'm glad that there's like some good. There was a decent amount of Switch 2 stuff that's coming. So yeah, I think overall it was pretty solid. Glad that the third-party support is seemingly like really solid so far. There's only time will tell to see what other third-party stuff will come over. And whatever else. And we're still waiting on the rings for whenever the day proper Nintendo Direct will happen. Like see what Nintendo's up to. I would assume they might want to wait a little bit until, I don't know, at the earliest, maybe after Dragon Drive come out. Like, that's coming out in, like, next month, I think. And, like, there's the test beta, the open beta thing, coming out next week. So, that'll be neat. But yeah, I expect that the earliest it will be after Dragon Drive come out. Or, like, maybe in the middle of August, I don't know. But yeah, overall, not too bad. And then I took an ass slept for 3 extra hours. Because, man, last night I did not sleep well at all. Well, like, it took me for, like, a while to get to sleep. Like, what happened? Like, I went to bed, like, after, like, 1 something. Didn't start getting to sleep until, like, 2. Like, a little after 2. And then I just couldn't sleep well at all for, like, an hour. So yeah, but it's whatever. It's fine. But we're here now. We're here for the final day of the Streamiversary Celebration. It neat. It fantastic. I will yap about this later. But for now, I think we should go ahead and get started. That's the wrong screen. Anyway, but yeah. We shall play some Mario Kart. Some Mario Kart World and whatnot. Yeah. Alright, so, with all that, radio, online play. Alright, I think for the time being, I will make a room. Just because, why not? I will make a room for people to play in for the time being. I'm gonna go... Who am I feeling? I think I'm feeling Rocky Wrench today. Yeah, definitely feeling Rocky Wrench. Let's do... Let's be a chopper. I like how Drive and Drive test fire starts right after they finish the other test thing. Oh yeah, huh? Lol. Alright, anywho, view room info. Let me get that code on screen for everybody. Alright. Code! It's kind of similar to what we had before, but, QS for 9WP. There you go. There's your code, everybody. For all the non-friends out there. Any friends are, of course, joinable, if one so wished. I will give it a minute. And then let me go ahead and do this preemptively. Preemptively. There you go. I must sound my woo alarm. AKA... There you go. I have a wooed. But yeah, if anybody would like to join, any friends like to join the VC, please feel free. No shame, no harm, no foul whatsoever. There's Jesse as I run into a car. Alright, the correction is, where do we be? Over here. I will find you. That is what I do. There you are. Hello. This is fun, isn't it? Gotta love the bike shakes and all that fun jazz. It's beautiful. It's a 10 out of 10. But yeah, feel free, Jesse, if you want to hop into the NAVC to join if you want to. No harm, no foul. I can hop in for a bit. Alrighty. That'll do. I'll do a donut. There he be. Hello, welcome to the, you get to chill in here and hear me talk live. It's great. Alright, let me shrink ya though. Yeah. Oh, grow you. Okay, you're fine. There you go. Koopa on screen. Cool. Alright, I think for now, like, I know Auntie wanted to play, at some point, but he'll be back a little bit later, but, I think for now we could go ahead and do a thing. For the time being. So... Start the game. 150, no teams. Items, I'll keep normal. Calm difficulty on hard. 4 races, 1 minute of intermission time. Yeah. Let's go! Shoutouts to, Mario Kart World for adding a, what you call it? For adding a, like the no comm feature. And that it can work with one player. So you can literally do races with proper items by yourself. Which I think it's kind of funny. I mean, if anything, it helps practice feather shortcuts if you want to. Alright. Let's begin. As I tap the back of my controller. For no reason at all. I don't know why that's becoming like a click with me. It just has. Go! Already with the burnout, alright. Alright. Hello, Daisy. Hello, Green Shell. That was very scary. Go. Yep, I feel that. I swear I'm good at taking shortcuts. Except I'm not, if my time at Bowser's Castle is any indication. Ah, dang it. Go. Speed up. Oh, you have... Well, I was gonna say, you have triples, but then I got hit by a random green. I think. Yeah, forget it. No, Gord is in the lead. Guess that answers my question. Alright. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get y'all. Your coins are not what I need, but sure. Alright. Oh my. I guess that works! No! No! Oh, you fell! That's not... I don't think that's gonna be enough, though. Get past Wario, though. Okay. Alright. That's using items on railing, I guess. Yeah, that's for sure. I messed up the rail part afterwards. I noticed. Oops. I messed up that rail part. You almost blew yourself up there. Which, then again, I don't know if you can really blow... Well, I guess you could blow yourself up. I guess. Oh, I see where you might have messed up. Okay. That one jump there. Alright. Next track. No. I want to go... Where do I want to go? How about here to here? Cool. Nice. Let's go backwards from one place to another. Whee! I like this start. Like, this start is kind of fun, where you just, like, go all the way down and just have fun. Alright. Oh, hello. Ow. I will get victory in this. Hello, dinosaur friend. Okay. I forget where you can go from, but I do remember seeing that there is like an alternate entrance in this track of all tracks, which I thought was interesting. Have I found it yet? I don't think so. I kind of forget where people have said it was. Okay. Thank goodness for auto tricking. Alright. Just play it completely safe. And boom. Nice. Victory! Oh, that's cute. I might have seen it already, but that is cute. Just tossing the wrench up and landing on the head. Cute. Now I have a crown, which fits perfectly on my head. It's very flat. Alright. Whee! I think of all like the places I've explored so far, this place is probably one of my favorites. Kinda easy to see why. I mean, it's big. Like, who doesn't love exploring an atrium? For the dinosaurs. It's great. No, you can keep going. Alright, I will pick a proper lapper. I think a lap I want to go is here. Oh, that was a weird camera. Cool. Boo! Cinematic. Absolute cinema. Go. Oh, Daisy. I miss Daisy. There you go. Hold on to my, whatchamacallit. Alright, so far so good. AK is playing some Smash Brothers. I got shocked. That's fun. Hope those boos are enjoying this movie that we're producing. Oh, here comes a red. I skipped that red. Nice. Back into the theater. The theater. The theater. What's happened to the theater? Oh, hey! I finally unlocked Peepa, everybody! Live footage of me unlocking Peepa. Thank you, whoever used the Kamek. You saved the day. Now, I think I'm only missing Swooper? I think? So, yeah. Imagine having a random race and then all of a sudden, hey, you got a new character. Hooray. Dang, that Jesse got third in that race. How dare. Daisy got way too far ahead. Oof. Alright. Like, I think Super's the only one I'm missing. Let me double check. Oh, it's Peepa. Yeah, Swooper. I am missing the swoop. I'm missing the bat. The bat attack, if you can believe that. At least I think I'm only missing Swooper. Alright, well, I mean, I could get Swooper if I go Dandelion, maybe. We shall see. Like, I only say that because I think they can spawn here. I think. Like, I think I've seen Swooper, here before. So let's find out, everybody. Okay. Thanks, the coin. Appreciate it. Of all the songs to play, Mushroom Bridge is a very inspired choice. Get out of my way, everybody. I'm on my way to find a bat. Thank you. Oh, hammers. Ugh. That was close. It's swoop. I guess Mushroom Bridge fits fine in this section with all the cars. Also, this is a fire remix of Mushroom Bridge. You know, I wonder, like, if they add tracks in the future that have songs already in the game. I wonder if they're gonna, like, just use the arrangements they've made already, or just come up with, like, slightly new ones. That's the correction of the ages. One, we'll hopefully find out in the future. Anywho, now would be a good time to use, Kamek. Maybe. Just a thought. So, just a suggestion. No. No, swoop. Sad. They really missed out. Alright. First place. Come on, Jesse. You can beat the rest of them. In which you did. Hooray. Nice. I like how he did basically 3-lap intermission, 3-lap intermission by the end of it. Good work. Neat little mix? Yeah. Indubitably. Ooh. Man, everybody in the mother's life, jeez. I love the Dolphin Shoals getting a very slow remix like this. Alright, everybody, let's do that one cool, glitch that everybody was doing. Whee! Coolio! That would make more sense in online play, but yeah, now it's fine. I'm gonna assume they maybe patched it in the recent update, but I'm not 100% sure. Turn around. Beautiful. Alright, let's play another thing. Another round. Another whatever. And again, anybody else that has the Mario Kart World video game that would like to play, feel free. And we'll go on Martin Circuit. Okay. Still kind of interesting how this is like technically the only Mario circuit in the game. I mean, there's Mario Bros circuit, but like Bros is one, bro do many. But whatever. What they did with this one is fine. Hello, Wasp Wario. Wapsio, who I still haven't unlocked the outfit for yet. I haven't unlocked most characters' outfits yet. Probably should get on that. Anybody gonna take the shortcut? Nope. Alright. Yeah, I figured that was gonna happen. Car! Neri! And I think Chessie drove a bit too much to the side there. At least on my end. Alright. But I hope you're doing well, Neri. Neri, the ample dragon who is ample and ready to watch and lurk and all the things. How there, baby Luigi gets second, though. Alright. Driveth downtown. Oh my. Look everyone, it's Mario Circuit 1. The one that started the whole thing. I'm alright? Nice. Alright. Let me get over here. Yee. There they go. We donuts. We love donuts. All right. I'll pick somewhere else. I'll go from. Let's go from here to here. Or Toad's Factory works too. Ah! That was a terrible N64 Toad impression. But you know, like the one I was trying to replicate, hopefully. Go. Baby Luigi is ready to be heading to Toad's Factory. That's for sure. Alright. Hey, Draguno. Been a bit. Hope you're doing well. Whee! Okay. Foul. Lap 2. And something happened to Koopa in the back there. Why did I use that coin when I did? Okay. Baby Luigi. You are now my arch enemy. I will get back at you. Blew out the first item says, wow, I guess they changed that for me, Deluxe. Yeah, I think if I recall correctly, I think the first item I ever got, or at least one of the first items I got was Boo. So, yeah. Alright. Baby Luigi. Yeah, I figured that was gonna happen. Okay. Wow, shock. electrifying. Making for a more shocking presentation. How's your rank power level? It's like, I think at the present moment, 8200s. It's been kind of hard to get out of that, considering that, you know, I gain some, and then I lose some, and then, you know, all that fun jazz. Like, I think the VR in comparison to 8, I think is a bit more harsher. Maybe? I'm not 100% sure. But also, it's early game. Like, it's only been like 2 months, so everybody's just kind of wailing at one another and whatnot. So, yeah. And I played like the main online stuff for like a bit. But yeah. Been kind of like in a rut of like, I gained points up, and there goes all of them. All right. Or the opposite. Oh, there goes all my points. Oh, I broke even. Hooray. So yeah. Definitely the competition online is a steep one. Hey Mega Zero, hope you're doing well. With all the lovely hugs. You could be punished more if you're 10 or below in the first few races. Oh yeah. Definitely. Especially if, like it's the similar system to how they did in 8, where like if you lose to someone with less points than you, then you know you well, I mean, I guess that's really a thing with rank in general, like a ranked anything. Like if you lose to someone lower than you, then you lose more points. Definitely, like the point loss is definitely noticeable. I'll pick my path again. Dream about getting over an ear infection? Ew. Ear infections are not fun. I've had them, I think. I can agree, they are not fun. They're an earful, if you will. It's from the desert to the Shy Guy. If I remember, I think I've maybe only gotten an ear infection like once, and that's about it. Alright. Let's go say hi to the Sandurgs. Hello, Sandurgs. Hope y'all well. We love the Sandurgs. Are we doing much with the Sandurgs right now? Nope, but they are there. Huh. Alright. Lap 2. Which is, I think, a bit shorter than the previous one. Alright. Hello, plant. Let's see if I can get on here. Well, I mean, I did, but at what cost? That. Oops. I'll make up for it, totally. I'm coming back to you. Oh no. Well, thank you, Momentum, for carrying me over the gap. Yeah, there you go. Chi-Chi. That was unfortunate timing on that blue shell and my mushroom usage. Maybe if I angled it better, maybe I could have, like, gone over to, like, the further rail, but I don't know. I foresaw that blue shell coming. Good for you, Koopa. Good for you. Good for you. I stare at, yeah, there you go. I stare at you now, okay? Yeah, uh-huh. There you go, then get back here. We up and up. Oh, where'd you go? You're better than me. I suck at finding and making shortcuts. That's fair. Like, there's still plenty of shortcuts I need to practice in this game, that's for sure. I'm not the most consistent at most of them. Burnout. I like to go to Burnout. If Burnout's there, might as well have the option. Burnout or the Chocolate Mountain? Let's find out where we're going. The Chocolate Mountain. Formally, from here to Chocolate Mountain. Let's go. And I think we're gonna be going the alternate way, I think. Alright. Yeah, I'll pick this up, why not? I need a boost. Alright. Lap 2 of 4. Say bye. Not bye. Hi to the little armadillos. Hello, Shannon. Hello, Bridge. Ow. That's what you get. Alright. Let's take a quick stop at the Choco Island. I want to say 2. Can you play the first Paper Mario game? I've already done that. It's on, all of the Livestream VODs are on the YouTube channel. In a nice little playlist. I played it back in 2023. Yeah. You subbed? Well, I appreciate the sub. But yes, go watch or skim through the VODs of Paper Mario in the nice little playlist if you want to watch, you know, me play it. Yeah. Anywho, that was that Grand Prix. We did it. We got through another one. Coolio. I don't know why I skipped it that quickly. I just kind of did. Alright. So, next thingamabob. Well, first of all, drive a little bit. Admire the chocolate mountain. Oh, you're right here. Might as well. You're my favorite streamer now? I appreciate it. I don't know who that'd be in comparison to, but sure. Whee! Alright, so Jesse, would you like to do a knockout tour? And then anybody else who has the Mario Kart 8, whoever wants to play, room code. Sure, awesome. You could do that. I'll give it a minute. But other than that, I will get started with a knockout tour. Just to have some variety. We need that varietal. Whatchamacallit. Wee. Up and at him. Oh, I tried. Why'd you start your channel? Just asking. Well, originally this channel was like initially started to do like things like stop motions and like, you know, the game content and whatnot. But mainly it was like for stop motions. And then in lore terms, I came along and then just muddled everything up. So there you go. Thank you for the sub. The YouTube alert really likes to be delayed, you know? Alright. So, yeah. Then again, I think why most people are subbed is probably because of the one video that blew up. Which, I haven't done a stop motion since then. So, yeah. Also, the channel went under a different name before I changed it to, well, Husk the dog, like, a year ago. So, yeah. There's your fun fact of the day. Alright, what cup do I... What rally am I feeling? I guess Acorn, because the game picked for me. Oops. I was taking too long. You know the feeling? Enlighten me. I sub because you are nice? Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Alright. Starting in the Toad Factory. Well, from Toad Factory through here. Do 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 ba ba da mo ba da ba da ba da ba da da ba ba. Oh, really already? It hasn't even been 30 seconds. Ow. Okay. Alright. Sure. This is a great start, huh? Well, at least that wasn't the worst start ever. But we will see if this will be. Let's find out. Having the one video that blew up and still lost on why that video specifically. Well, I know. Well, I can imagine why for me. Like, because the one video that blew up for me was the Sonic versus Mecha Sonic Silver stop motion video that I did, which, I mean, I am proud of that video, and, like, how it came out. And then, like, it blowing up, I can't imagine why, because people in the stop motion, thingamabob, you know, like versus videos, I find. And so I think that was partially why that video blew up specifically. You didn't add me on your sub count? Yeah, because the sub tracker isn't live. I usually update my sub tracker at the end of stream, so like, you know, when I stream again. So, yeah. I could put on a live sub tracker, but I'm lazy. Yeah, as you should. Be proud. Yeah, like, I like that video. Minus the comments that keep telling me, actually his name is Silver Sonic or Mecha Sonic Mark 1. Yeah, those comments are like, just let me have this, okay? I called it Mecha Sonic Silver as kind of like a, as kind of like a fusion, because like the figure was Mecha Sonic, but then I know most people called him Silver Sonic before, and so I'm like, I think I could, like, interpret Silver as, like, a model number. So, like, Mecha Sonic Silver. There you go. Like, I know the name's not technically correct, but, like, it was a creative choice. I probably should say something in that comment section, but, no. But then, like, ever since that video, like, came out, and then I, like, made, like, a compilation thing, and then, or two, and then... made like one small short, like for like because I was kind of acknowledging a project I was working on, but then I just shelved it. Yeah, but box on the packaging says Mecha Sonic, so that's kind of why I went with the decision. But yeah, like after like that year, like my inspiration to just like I have like the brain drive to want to make more, like, you know, story content kind of thing, stop motion or otherwise. I just haven't. I think part of it is just kind of like, I don't know, like something just hasn't been clicking with me to like want to work on that for a while. Either for like, well, procrastination is probably one reason, but another reason is just like I haven't found like the right thing to work on, you know? Because all my ideas, like, kind of are, like, all muddled up. That's kind of hard to, like, come down with, like, one singular idea of something to make. So if you notice, like, why I've been mainly working, like, doing, like, live streams as opposed to, like, content like that, that'd be why. So yeah. But I'm glad that the video did well. Like it's at 130,000 views, I think, right now. But yeah, I just haven't had like the interest or motivation to like make another one. Can you make a Roblox stream next? Haha, you're talking to the wrong streamer for that. I am not a Roblox player at all. I'm just a silly little dog that likes playing his silly little Switch games. Like Zelda, or Xenoblade, or Mario, or Sonic, or whatever other random thing I can think of. Like, Roblox is like, no. I don't want to touch, like, I'm going to be blunt. I do not want to touch Roblox with a 10-foot pole. That's for sure. Man, Jesse, you've kept the prior lead on that one, on this one, haven't you? Let's see if I could go for something. Potentially. Do you like Fortnite? I like Fortnite, I just don't stream it often. I think I like stream it like... I mean, I did stream it like a couple weeks ago, but I think most of the time it's usually like once every couple of months, I think is when I usually stream it. Sometimes I have a simple story, but then it evolves and I start crashing out and it becomes too much. Yeah, that's definitely something that's happened to me. So yeah. Husk holding the measuring tape. Yeah. Alright. Jesse has had this front-running lead long enough. Time for me to make a comeback. An epic comeback. As a red shell passes me. Or hits me. Okay. I probably should have saved those bananas, huh? Yeah, those items are not helpful, game. And that was not a trip. Okay. Yeah, I think Jesse might have won this one unless I come up with something last moment. Nope. Alberto. Okay, that was funny. Good job. Hello, Jesse. Welcome to the unmuted universe.
Hello.
Good job on that knockout, by the way.
Most of my time was just spent trying to catch up to the CPU in front of me.
Yeah. Yeah, what happened was Birdo took the shortcut and I threw the bomb at her at the right time to blow her up. Gosh. Anyway, how are you, Jesse?
I'm doing alright.
That's good. Alright. I've had this thought for myself. I should change character, but I should not only change character, I should change it to someone that needs outfits. So DK, you're gonna start by being the easy target. You'll be on, Buddy Beagle. Buddy Beagle? That's not a car. She just got blown away. If you had so many views on a video, why did you not have thousands of people subbing to you every day? Well, I don't have like thousands. I have like... I don't know. I get like maybe like a subscriber or two like a week. And like the video came out like 2023, I think. So, like in comparison to where I've gotten, it's been, you know... Like, it's been growing. Like, I mean, I'm like, what? Like you said, 670 at this point? But yeah. But also, that's just how the nature of the YouTube algorithm is. And even then, some people don't even watch the full thing. They might watch, like, a second or two and then just leave it, probably. That'd be how YouTube works.
Mm-hmm.
Hang on, let's do another... Let's do a Grand Prix. A versus race. Another set. Birdo is 1 frame from the finish line. Yeah, I think she used the boost at that point, and then like the bomb blast carried her momentum, or something like that. Sky High. YouTube, yeah. Oh yeah, hello there, one. Or Juan. pronunciation of names is sometimes something. And I'm not the best at it, so. But yeah. YouTube is good for your brain. Yeah, keep telling yourself that.
Yeah.
How y'all doing? Doing alright. You know, rooming in Mario Kart World as, well, not per usual. It's only been like almost 2 months. But yeah, no. Alright. Better than TikTok? You know, I will give you that. Because at least YouTube has actual videos you can watch. Like, there's probably some good TikToks out there, which might also be on YouTube as well. But yeah, TikTok's a war that I have not dared to touch. If I'm gonna make short form content, I'm just gonna use YouTube Shorts. Which I'm not great at making short form content either. So, yeah, I'm doing great for the YouTube algorithm. I like that sign, I think that said Moo Moo Farm EST 2008. That's cute. Man, when it rains here, it pours. Oh, Cal? Nope, Parabitty Beetle. Parabitty Buddy on a... a Bitty Buddy on a Bitty Buddy, let's go. Tell Koopa that he will make Bowser from Mario happy. Hey Jesse, you make Bowser from Mario happy. As you get blue shelled. Did you cross the line before you got blue shelled?
Nope.
Oh no!
Right as I heard that, I got blue shelled.
Ah! No. Sad. Yeah. Yeah, let's see. Moo Moo Dairy Farm. Milk, butter, cream, and cheese. EST 2008. That is quite the image, by the way, of the Cal. I'm pretty sure Cal does not thrive like that in game, but yeah, no, it's fine. Hello, DK. How does it feel starring in a brand new 3D adventure after so many years and it being good, actually? Awesome. Auntie. The yoked. That stares. To be honest, YouTube needs a dedicated art category, animation category. Then there should be a sub category to specify what animation art you're making by franchise. That'd be interesting. At least I guess that's one thing Twitch has them beat at, because they have an art category for streams. I would know. I've done them. And I also follow people who do them quite a bit, so... I was wondering if I could hang out with you while I fill my belly with diet soda and we play Mario Kart World for the Switch 2. You can. And you can hop in. I'll let you in the VC after the race. Or like in between races. So, time it where you can hop into VC and then I could drag you in. You know? Yeah. Thanks, Auntie, for starting that running gag with each other. I appreciate it. Any hoodle. This King Boo is the culprit, huh? The culprit of all your nightmares. Yes, up, you thingies. Alrighty. I missed a thing. Oh well. Tempted to invest in a Pro controller for a niche reason now? Headphone jack? Ah, okay. I mean, you could get yourself some Bluetooth earbuds and Bluetooth, but then again, if you're more of a wired guy, then okay, makes sense. Cooper is cooler than the dog? Okay, we don't have to go that far. Listen, I'm a husky, and huskies are in fact cool.
Huskies are neat.
Yeah. Anyone buy that Switch 2 cam? I did not, because I don't have a reason for it.
I didn't either.
And even then, like, if I had a reason to use a camera, I could invest in, like, a different USB-C camera. Because, fun fact, you can actually use other USB-C cameras, actually, for that. So if you have one laying around, good for you. You don't need to buy the Switch 2 one. Alright, King Buathan, you will not beat me because I've been ahead of you the whole time. Any hoodle. So webcam could work for the Switch 2? Technically, I think it's like as long as it's like, I think usually from what I've seen, like it's either like a USB-C connection or I guess whatever is compatible. So yeah. Can I join? Yeah, there is a room code right on the screen if you would like to hop in on that. But yeah, let's get the yote in here. There he is. Let me make y'all bigger now. Yee. There be the yoke.
I am in fact here.
Yeah, and I need to make you smaller because your ears are close to sticking up in front of the screen. There you go.
Let them stick out for the gag.
No.
Aw, you're no fun.
I can't buy the Switch 2 because it's so high priced and it has no good games yet. Donkey Kong Bonanza sitting right there.
Cyberpunk 2077, Bravely Default.
I'm not gonna blame you for the pricing thing, but I mean, hi. me and the bot. I was gonna say, I was about to say me and the guys, but then I knew that wasn't technically quite right. It still kind of is. But then my mouth almost said me and the guys.
What?
like I caught myself saying it like, oh yeah, me and the guys kind of get together and.
I mean, I know why the correction. I mean, gestures to self, but
Yeah.
I don't know where my TV remote is. Oh, there it is.
Alright.
TV's a little loud. I wish the Pro Controller wasn't $80 because the audio jack alone sounds so nice.
Yeah, I bet. It doesn't have Mario games.
Mario Paint.
I mean, that's technically on Switch 1, but yeah, it's easier on Switch 2 because of the Joy-Con mice, but yeah.
It's still a selling point of the Switch too. Oh, the original Mario Strikers for GameCube NSO.
Yeah?
Because Battle League was bad.
Street Fighter 6 plus DLC 1 and 2, $60 is a better deal than Sony. User such myself. Well, there you go.
Let's see, and a lot of games have gotten or are getting updates, like Mario Party.
Yeah. Now, also, I like the fact it doesn't have Mario games, and I'm like, what game are we playing? No offense, just
It doesn't have super. I mean, I guess in a way one can say it doesn't have Super Mario games because there is a distinction between mainline Mario and spin-offs.
Yeah, like I get what you mean. I get what you mean, like Sharon, like not having like a proper Mario platformer and whatnot, but
DK Bonanza's right there from the same team.
yeah.
Yep.
Like play Donkey Kong and Mario Kart World if you're very very funky. But yeah.
In fact, I would recommend the Donkey Kong Country series in general if you like Mario platformers. They do plenty different in terms of level aesthetics and stuff, but they share a lot of DNA, even down to the whole having only 2 HP thing.
Yeah. I also like in a general sense, like
Technically, Mario's a spin-off of Donkey Kong.
Yeah, technically speaking. But yeah, as a Nintendo connoisseur, especially in like recent years, there's other franchises to play other than Mario. Like that's for sure.
Pikmin, Metroid. Oh come on! No! I was right there.
That was a close ending.
I was
wasn't
right
it?
there. I got red shelled at the same time that I shelled you.
Yeah. Oh wells. Well, no, yeah, but no, I gotta make the distinction here because Mario Kart World is sitting right here. Super Mario platformer game thingamabob is on the Switch too, so there you go. But again, Donkey Kong Bonanza is like the equivalent.
Yeah, literally the same dev team as Odyssey. It's been confirmed, I believe.
Yeah. So yeah. Anywho, DKC games are what I wish Mario games looked like, which was what made that one New Super Mario or Wii mod look so appealing. Which one would that be, Neri?
Probably newer is what he's talking about, but I don't know. Well, newer keeps the same aesthetics of usual Mario.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't want a Mario game with DKC aesthetics, because DKC is grounded in a lot of realism and wilderness.
I'll look for a clip of it. It's still in development. Okay.
Oh, okay, so it's not known. Alright. I was wrong.
DK's
yeah,
better
DK
thus far. I won't spoil anything. Alrighty. Yay, acorns. Let's go. I have to find me a sandwich bag to get the one costume for DK. Hopefully.
Ooh, Galaxy Reactor.
Nice.
I so look forward to whenever, like, this gets either... I hope they give it, like, an official soundtrack release, even if it would be pricey.
Mm-hmm.
Like, either NSO or, like, an actual, like, for-sale soundtrack would be real cool.
Yeah? That would be neat. Ow.
And the thing is, the vast majority of songs, like, do have their built-in intros and endings. Like, all the intermission tracks have, like, actual endings instead of looping.
Yeah?
And, from the knockout rallies, all the actual tracks have endings as well.
Yeah?
Well, with a few exceptions, but those exceptions are because they're not, like, middle courses to a rally.
Mm-hmm.
Which I think only applies to Ruins, and I forget what other course doesn't have a ending transition thingy.
I thought they make Mario Odyssey 2 was coming out. No. Like, there hasn't been... Like...
Here's the thing about Mario, with the exception of of 2D platformers, the 3D games never do exactly the same. Galaxy 2 was was the biggest exception of all time of a Mario game getting a sequel.
Yeah, I mean, technically speaking, Mario 3D Land and Mario 3D World kind of counts as well, but...
The level design philosophy is very different, and also
Yeah.
3D World has the multiplayer.
Yeah. Hey, I'm doing terrible, jeez.
But
But
like,
yeah.
I wouldn't see Nintendo doing an Odyssey 2, because I like Nintendo, but one of their biggest faults in terms of iterating on games is that, like, they never like exactly make more of the same.
Mm-hmm.
Which is how a lot of games haven't gotten sequels, because Nintendo's just like, we don't want to make more of the same. If we're making a sequel, it has to have a gimmick.
Yeah.
Which is why we haven't had a new F-Zero, and the last Star Fox sucked.
Mm-hmm. Let's see, and then Neri said, beyond Super Mario Bros. Wii, that was what it was. Couldn't remember the name. Okay. New Super Mario Bros. Wii, but it's coming right out of the console. Like, Mario leaves the Wii and enters real life, and then terrorizes your home to do something.
I'll have to find some Tumblr posts later, because they're really funny audio posts. But I like, one of them is, Mario runs and jumps through a window, and it's like Mario 64 sound effects, and then like a realistic glass breaking.
Mm.
And then there's, Mario clips through the wall to see you.
Wow! I got hit with a back green by Jesse. How sad. Gosh, that was not my best race, that's for sure. Kirby Air Ride? I can't wait for Kirby to ride on Extreme Gear in a few months or something. Hey, the Wii U was the worst console in history. Stares at Atari Jaguar or something else.
No. The Ouya.
Oh, the Ouya. Ouya. Yeah, the Ouya was. There was also this one console that I heard about that was kind of like a fusion console between like Sega, Atari, and whatnot that costed like a ridiculous amount of money and also had like these add-on packs stuff, and yeah, that did not kick off at all. So yeah.
Technically not a console, but it was a home gaming device. Stadia.
Yeah. Like, sure, the Wii U didn't sell amazingly, and its marketing was a little bit weird. But like, from like most people's perspective, it was fine enough.
Yeah, like it was critically well received from the people who did like use and play on it.
Yeah.
It's just it suffered from like Nintendo trappings that were pretty common, and even on the Switch were still common. Where compared to the competition, Nintendo's always been a little behind in power, or they do something that makes third parties go, what are we supposed to do with this?
Yeah.
For example, Nintendo 64 cartridges had less storage than a disc, so all the third parties went to PlayStation. GameCube, same issue.
Yeah. Unless you were Sega. Sega, you were fine. Like they liked Sonic liked GameCube for a bit there. So anyway, let's do another trapping of racing. The Nintendo Red Grill Box. Oh, yeah,
also, you go first.
I was gonna say, there's also the Virtual Boy, if you want to talk about a bad Nintendo console.
Yeah, I was gonna say the Virtual Boy was a bigger failure, because that one actively was bad for people's health. But I was gonna say, anyone remember the Wii Mini?
I do. I saw that around from time to time. But yeah, I want to yap about this a little bit. Why do Sega not make consoles anymore? Because they were dumb in the 90s. Because you know the Sega Genesis was competing with the Super Nintendo, all that jazz. But they wanted to win by making interesting choices, like making add-ons for the Genesis, the CD and 32X specifically. And then, like, when the I even heard about this. I was watching a video, like, what happened on a Sega Saturn, specifically. And with the Sega Saturn, yeah, Japan were kind of dumb in how that was released in America. Where, like, the Sega Saturn was released the day of its announcement, or close to it. So that was not a fun time. And so, like, retailers didn't have like enough ahead of time to like get everything propped, and like third parties were also like kind of ticked off because what do you call it, because their games that were meant for later like were later now, like after the console's launch. Like I think the Sega Saturn was supposed to come out later in the year, but it came out like a few months before. And so, yeah. And then also, like, another interesting fact that I learned is that choosing what games that were gonna be in America and not Japan were kind of iffy. I think that was, like, CEO things that were kind of happening there. So that's why you kind of have a few, like, Japanese exclusive Sega Saturn games. And also, I think I heard that was, like, 1 year where the Sega Saturn only released, like, 6 games in the year. So that was fun. And so the Dreamcast came along and tried to like fix this, but at this time, like with the Sega Saturn, first of all, the Sega Saturn was like $499 or like $399 actually. Meanwhile, when PlayStation was revealing their system, $299 was the killer blow there. And yeah, they tried to recover the Dreamcast, but because of both like the PlayStation still doing well and like the PS2 coming out.
Yeah, the PlayStation was doing more than just well. It was like a powerhouse.
Yeah, definitely. So
like a lot of people nostalgically remember the 64, and like the 64 was a success, but like Sony was running laps around Nintendo with the PlayStation.
Yeah. So yeah, TLDR, Sega made dumb decisions which cost them the console wars in the long run, meaning that they went third party as opposed to like a first party publisher. So there you go, there's my rant on the history of Sega consoles, at least from Genesis onward.
Let's see, one question in the YouTube chat. Do you think Xbox is good or not? I'd say yes and no. The yes is that the consoles are well made, have good services, have good game options. The no is that Microsoft not being a dedicated gaming company, it shows because they just keep making awful business decisions.
Yeah.
Like outside of the United States, the Xbox is kind of like a genuine failure.
Yeah.
I'm a real. I'm surprised Xbox survived after the 360 because like the red ring of death was like such a problem that's just like how does anyone survive from that?
I don't know. It is kind of a miracle they did, and they almost shot themselves in the foot again with the Xbox One when that originally was revealed. So I think they did kind of shoot themselves in the foot there anyway because.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
So Microsoft looked at Nintendo and the Wii U and they said, "What if we did that with the name?"
and made worse ideas. But yeah, no.
The first time someone gifted me an Xbox One, it had the error code of death.
Oh no!
Oh my god.
I'm like, joy, I can't even use this thing either way, so.
Ooh. No sum cost fallacy, Auntie.
Also, fun fact, the Game Pass, while Game Pass is really cool for the consumer, as a business practice, Game Pass actively hemorrhages money.
Yeah. But if we've learned everything about this conversation the past 20 minutes, nobody's perfect. Well, Microsoft is probably gonna take all their games away. You have to rent them. I don't know. Microsoft makes all sorts of decisions. We'll see what they do.
Well, no, it's because Microsoft, due to having the reason Microsoft ended up laying off all those companies is because they got into a bunch of debt to buy Bethesda and Activision, and now they're like actively struggling.
Whoops. Yeah, like I feel like Xbox, like I would not be surprised if Xbox like becomes like just a straight on third party kind of ordeal.
It's extremely likely because there's a lot of Xbox games that have made it to PlayStation and Nintendo. Like they have good relationships. Like
yeah,
coming to mind, Psychonauts 2 is an Xbox game that's on PlayStation.
Yeah, and like lately there's been like several games coming like to like PlayStation, like and like I think Xbox and PlayStation are like kind of having like a little thing where it's just like, oh, we could do stuff for each other a little bit, like Helldivers for like Microsoft, and then you know we have, I don't know, Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. I think that's one of the recent examples.
Yeah, like Nintendo has had its struggles in the past, but it keeps thriving in all its like actual business decisions. Because here's the thing about Nintendo compared to Sony and Microsoft. Nintendo is dedicated entirely to gaming, whereas Sony and Microsoft aren't. They have other things to fall back on.
Yeah.
Like let's see. One of the selling points of the PlayStation 1 was, well, the disc. You could put music disc in it and listen to your tunes. PlayStation 2 had DVD playing. PlayStation 3 was a Blu-ray player.
Yeah. And meanwhile, with the Xbox 360 have the HD DVD attachment thing.
Oh, and then adding on to that, PSP. used the same memory card as Sony cameras, so your videos could be taken on the go in an era before smartphones.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, Sony always made their consoles also a general consumer product, like not just a dedicated gaming machine compared to Nintendo.
Mm-hmm. And let's see, is the PS5 too priced, Husk? Like $500. That's fine. Like, it's not like the worst thing in the world. I give issue to the handy dandy schmandy PlayStation 5 Pro.
Yeah, Pro is the one that's not worth the price at all because we're in an era where video games have diminishing returns.
Mm-hmm.
Like let's see, I'm the one who actually has a PS5 here. And let me tell you, the technology is put to good use. DualSense is very fancy. I mean, it literally has HD rumble.
Yeah.
And also the cool thing with the triggers. And depending on the developer, some games are like extremely impressive. Like, I played Final Fantasy 16. It's the game I bought together with my PS5. And holy moly, Final Fantasy 16 loads up like instantly, and it's like particle effects galore.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and people joke about the PS5 having no games, but that's not true anymore. This issue is likely to happen to the Switch a little bit, but not as bad because the Switch 2 actually sold well.
Yeah.
But the reason people say PlayStation 5 has no games is because for the first like 4 years, every worthwhile PlayStation game was also available for PS4.
Yeah.
Even the flagship games like Horizon Forbidden West, which should have probably should have been a PS5 exclusive to incentivize people to like buy it, was still on PS4. God of War Ragnarok, I'm pretty sure, is on PS4.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is. So yeah. And then, did you like the Mario movie and the Sonic movies? I have not seen Sonic 3. I know I'm a failure, but I do like the first two Sonic movies and the Mario movie. They have their flaws and whatnot, but they're neat little romps. I do like them. I haven't watched them since I've seen them in theaters though, so I should probably get on that one day.
I only rewatched the Mario movie once, and it cemented my like one big complaint about it, and it's the pacing.
Yeah, the pacing of the Mario movie is just way too quick.
It's breakneck. Like, holy moly!
It's like the movie is like pretending it's like in like that final 100 seconds of a level or something. But yeah, no, I wish that movie were longer. That's for sure. Resident Evil. And any particular reason for Resident Evil, Draguno, out of morbid curiosity?
Yeah, this is like, how many times was it mentioned already before?
Twice, I think. Well,
right.
I'm counting this one.
I like Resident Evil.
I've only played 4, and the 4 is a very good game.
I have played like the first third of Resident Evil 2 Remake. I never finished it because I am a wimp.
Ow.
See, here's the thing with horror. I'm good with, like, the suspenseful, creepy stuff. I'm not good with, like, the actual violence and gore.
Yeah.
And, fun fact about the RE engine. The RE engine is a thing specifically to enhance the violence and gore.
Isn't that convenient?
I have watched playthroughs of Resident Evil, though. I like it.
Haha, there goes one. I shall drift this nice convenient corner and take the win. Hooray.
Curse you.
Though it would have been convenient if he won, because then he would have been number 1. But then he's number 3 instead. Anyway. So you don't play Mortal Kombat? No. That's the easy answer. Sorry, Juan. You did great, though. Keep it up. Alright, you did not just say that. Well, welcome to me making puns.
Oh, the penny finally dropped on the joke you were making.
Yes, there's a player named Juan in the room. And in the chat.
Listen, listen, when I hear the name, I just think of it as like a name. Like my Spanish brain isn't even registering 1 as a number. Like when I'm thinking like, oh, that's like, it's just not registering in my brain. Like it didn't like.
PTSD school unlocked. Did you say bad words? No, I don't think I did. Pretty sure I didn't. I was just making a pun. Where do I want to go? I want to go here, but just a 3-lapper. Oh, hi. Back away. Okay. Any hoodle.
I don't want to speak too much for Husk, but I feel like Husk. I feel like your taste in media in general tends to be. I can't think of a better word except like clean.
Yeah, more or less.
Like you don't have dirty humor. You don't watch like violent or risque stuff.
No, not really. Like, I haven't watched an R movie proper. I've watched, like, TVMA, like, a couple of times, but that's, like, that in particular is, like, very picky.
And sometimes on accident.
Yeah. And then I've played, like, only, what, 2 M-rated games? Like, I've played 4, and then played a little bit of DMC3. That's literally about it.
Wait, is DMC3 rated M?
Yeah.
Really?
Pretty sure all the Devil May Cry's are rated M, I think. I have to double check.
I don't know, in my mind I register them as like rated T, but like I don't know, like I guess it makes sense because like they started as conceptually they started as Resident Evil spin-offs.
Yeah. Imagine if Leon Kennedy went around and did all the things that Dante did. I mean, if any Resident Evil character that could be like Dante, I think maybe Leon would. Let's be honest.
Heck, the developers were literally like, we can't really use Leon so much anymore because he'd be too unfazed to be an effective horror protagonist.
He would play bingo with all the demons.
And they're right, like, Resident Evil is well acclaimed, but Leon himself doesn't really get spooked by anything.
Yeah, which is probably why, I think that's probably why, like, Resident Evil 4 out of all the Resident Evil games is the one that I lean towards, because, like, yeah, it's spooky and whatnot, but, like, it has kind of a weird, lighter-hearted tone, for lack of a better term, you know?
Like, having a character who's remaining calm helps, like, the viewer and player remain calm.
Yeah. Your arm comes off. Then there's the fantastic Little Nightmares. I've heard good things about Little Nightmares. Oh yeah, let me look it up.
Last second. I got dropped down to 4th and last second because of Geyser. Like, Geyser shot me up in a way that it slowed me down. Little Nightmares has caught my eye, not gonna lie. I've seen it on sale plenty of times, and...
Perfect score, and one got second. Yeah, we all top 4, let's go. Poggers. Anyways, I was gonna look something up. Let me see. Looking at something. Yeah, Devil May Cry 3 is rated M. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But
I guess
yeah,
they also swear a lot.
Maybe. But like again, like it's the same kind. Like with Resident Evil 4, like originally, it's rated M, but like, compared to the violence of then to the violence of now, it's not like the worst thing in the world. And like, in terms of like the amount of like talk they do, like any cuss word talk, it's not that bad. Like I don't think they chop an F-bomb at all in the original Resident Evil 4.
Also, that like none of it is risque.
Yeah.
Well, except for Ada, but like Ada is like tasteful risque
She
rather
has a nice
than like
dress.
yeah, than like rather than anything overt.
Yeah. I like the soundtrack of this game. It is neat. I saw a channel that said mostly all the bad words. There's welcome to YouTube. There's plenty of channels that do that.
And in fact, there'll be more now because recently I was gonna say Nintendo for some reason. Recently, YouTube rolled back a rule, because YouTube had a rule that a lot of people hated, where if you end up swearing in the first 7 seconds of a video, that would instantly get you demonetized, and they got rid of that rule.
Yeah. No, the soundtrack of Little Nightmares. Ah, okay. Yeah, I did see that. Which, I mean, I understand the intent, but, like, at the same time, that's a very specific rule to have.
In general, I don't like how much... Genuinely, the best term to use here, YouTube has done a lot of, like, weird censorship. Because, like, you have the YouTube Kids app. And yet, for the videos that you know won't appear on YouTube Kids, you're still wanting to, like, have like a squeaky clean image where certain, like, a lot of words can't be said, they can't have too many swears. Like, I don't watch a lot of horror movies personally, but like I'm fine watching videos about them. Like, watching stuff on my phone just like is significantly less scary than like if I watch it on like my TV or something. And like watching stuff about horror is really hard for YouTubers because a lot of horror themes get you demonetized.
Yep. But yeah. I'll always be a Splatoon soundtrack fan forever. It's a good soundtrack, I will say. But yeah, like for me, like I mean, most of you like kind of know like where like how I kind of fall into like, you know, how I treat like how I personally like treat my videos and like whatnot, you know, keep it like in the PG-13 range for myself personally, and like for me, like I don't like do anything really myself. But
I'd say your vocabulary is more like actual PG, because PG-13 at least still allows one swear word per movie.
Yeah, well, mainly the reason why I'm like I consider myself more PG-13 is, well, a couple of things. One, that's kind of like bare minimum entry for like making an account for things, so that's kind of why I do that. But two, sometimes the content that I may tackle may not be that. Like, you know, like I play like a Xenoblade, or like I have guest on where stuff happens and whatnot, so it's just like...
Hi!
No offense. But yeah, I just do that. Like, I'm fine, like, with, like, I'm mostly okay with, like, younger folk watching, like, as long as, you know, they are...
Don't be a weirdo.
Yeah, exactly. So, and so I don't mark myself family friendly, like, because, like, in techno spec, I kind of am, and, like, in some, like, for myself and whatnot. But, like, I'm not really being family friendly completely if I'm playing, like, certain things, or, like, have certain people over. You know what I mean? You know what I'm getting at? So, yeah, I try not to hold anything over, really. Like, I want to do stuff and, like, what I like to do. And, like, hang out with people that I like. Regardless of, like, you know, how they act or whatever. So, Yeah, that's just kind of like how I am. Like, just be like a silly little guy. You know? YouTuber, the avoider of accountability. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's how Elsa Gate happened.
Yeah. Okay. I will say this, Shannon, one, interesting place to be at the current time, and B, maybe most of the time, I don't think it's a good idea to state your age on the internet, period. I will be that guy, so,
Yeah.
yeah. So, just for the sake of it, I'm gonna remove that comment and move on. But yeah.
In general, I feel like my perspective is, to a certain extent, like, kids should be able to be on the internet, but like there's a lot of safe spaces are gone that kids used to have. Like, I remember growing up with Club Penguin and stuff, and when I was that age, YouTube wasn't like how do I describe this? YouTube wasn't a nightmare of advertisements and YouTubers trying to like make a living off of it. No, instead, when I was that age, YouTubers were just doing stuff for fun.
Yeah.
There wasn't videos trying to exploit you for views and getting you to binge watch their videos and all that. Like, it was just creatives having fun, and that's gone. And like, a lot of other internet spaces are gone now too. Like, I miss Club Penguin. Nothing like that exists anymore.
Yeah.
The closest I can think of is, I guess Toontown exists, but that's a fan project, and no kid is gonna casually know about Toontown.
Mother, I would like to request to join this thing called Toontown on this fan-made private server. That way I could play it on my computer with your permission.
Or something like that. I don't know.
And then, like, Roblox keeps getting infected by creeps and is also become a nightmare of people making a buck.
And that's why I don't play it. So, yeah.
My POV is, if you're that age, maybe go watch TV or something instead, or...
Yeah. I'll be real. There's better things to watch than internet videos when you're younger, I feel like, most of the time.
But I will say, at least we're not, like, how do I say this? The worst thing a kid could be watching.
Yeah, you could be watching...
Content farm videos.
Yeah, that is true. Shoutouts to Jack's Films for pointing all of them out. I'm not a fan of Roblox myself. You mentioned Adventure Crest. Yeah, I'm sure. Anyway, back to races. Knockout Tour?
Sure.
Cool.
Unfortunately, I am needed elsewhere, but GG's for the other races.
Alright, Jesse. Thank you for playing.
Yeah.
Have a good whatever it is you're doing.
Hope y'all have some fun races.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm getting my butt kicked. The win-loss ratio is not looking good.
Lol.
Alrighty.
Bye.
Bye.
And then there were the dog and the yote.
And the viewers at home.
Brought to you by PBS. Brought
Brought to you by viewers like you. Get the quote right.
I know, but you already said the viewer part, so I'm like, you messed me up. Yeah.
Fair.
Thank you, Koopa, for the games. I'm gonna do a thing on Twitch.
A shout out, I assume.
Yeah. Go follow Pika Koopa on Twitch, please and thank you. Stay frosty, boys. The internet is the wild, wild west, and that's why the rise of censorship. YouTube was always a different place until more people caught riff of monetization. Yeah, and again, nobody's perfect.
Yeah, like rebellious kids will always be in spaces they probably shouldn't be.
Yeah. Alright, what crap did I want? I wanted Cloud before, but I ran out of time, so I'm picking that.
Also, general internet safety tip, because this is going to sound a little mean, but kids nowadays don't have the same tech literacy.
Mm-hmm.
Kids have the same tech literacy as boomers, which is kind of funny.
You know,
You
I
laugh,
understand
but, like,
that.
you
No,
give-
I understand it.
Yeah, like you put a kid in front of an actual computer instead of a phone, and they won't know how to operate it. Teachers have said that, like, they get students on a computer and they don't know how to manage files, and it's like, wow, that's sad.
Yeah, that is sad.
But general internet safety guide, never just blindly click links. Like, if you get an email and you weren't expecting it and it has a link, just ignore it.
Mm-hmm.
This also goes to when you're browsing websites and suddenly you're redirected to something you weren't expecting.
Mm-hmm.
Never put in your password in something if there's no reason to. Like, the common scam is, like, a scammer will give you a fake link where it's just like, oh, there is problems with your account. Put in your information, please. And it's just like, that's not going to happen if you have actual problems with your account.
Yeah. That's rude and mean. Well, like I know, like you said it already. So like you're on the younger side of things, and so like you may think that might be accurate now, and also like me and Nancy are like in a different kind of generation. I think, but like when you get older, and hopefully when you get older, like depending on how technology progresses and whatnot, you look back on stuff like this and you're like, oh.
Yeah, unfortunately, whenever an adult sometimes says you'll get it when you're older, it's not them being mean, it's them being right.
Yeah. Like you look back on yourself and you think, man, what the heck was I doing?
Yeah, but for me, it's just for those born around the 2000s, it was a special age because that was like the transition period of technology.
Yeah.
Where back then, the common thing was families to have like one home computer. And so schools would like actively teach you to use computers. I remember my computer lab classes fondly.
Yeah.
And that's kind of not a thing anymore because people kind of don't buy personal computers anymore unless it's for gaming.
Yeah, like my family had like a personal computer like for the longest time, and I was homeschooled, so basically I just learned on the computer like stuff. Like as time went on, so I was surprised how many people didn't know how to use Microsoft Word in high school. Oof.
Oh yeah, like even people just, like, how do I say this? Even older Zoomers, like people who are just turning like 20 right now, don't know either. Like my dad, I told him that like, oh yeah, a lot of young people don't know how to use computers anymore, and he like out loud went, Is that why the young guys at my work struggle so much with their logins?
Oh gosh.
And I mean, it's only gonna get worse.
Yeah.
A lot of people keep using AI for stuff they can do for themselves.
Yeah. So consider anybody on the younger side of things, consider this a life lesson.
Fun fact, there has literally been studies now that AI usage literally results in brain damage of sorts.
How fun.
Yeah, like they did a study, like a prolonged study, where like they had a control group of people who like do things normally, and they had one group of people who rely on AI for like everything, and the AI users showed overall less brain activity.
Ew. Well, now you're gonna manage for you be brain damage just to think that you can get away.
Also, COVID literally caused a lot of brain damage in people.
No, I wouldn't blame you. Oh, blame that. Because you don't think? Yeah, I guess that's part of the reason, yeah.
Anyway,
has anybody watched or heard of the movie? Oh,
Idiocracy.
thank you.
I've heard the title. I have vague ideas in my head about it, but like I've never like seen a proper clip or stuff about it, but I have heard of it.
Yeah.
Anyway, Mario Kart probably should.
Yeah, we'll switch conversation a little bit to Mario Kart a bit here. We've talked about a lot of life lessons today, haven't we?
I'm gonna complain. What is the point of the bullet bill cars?
I think part of it is due to like in the one random scenario where you like jump or whatever, and you jump at the wrong point at the wrong time. So yeah, that's
such a non-issue.
Yeah, I feel like if the bullet bills like traveled like lower, maybe that would be neat.
Yeah, like the first time I saw like one, like I couldn't. How do I say this? In my mind, I thought, oh shoot, I'm about to get hit, and then it was zoomed over my head. I thought, oh, why is this an obstacle then? Like piranha plants, spikes, the bros, like all of those are properly menacing, but like the bullet bill cars just are like, you go girl, do nothing.
We're just happy to be here.
Also, I want to say, I kind of wish the Kamek orb was actually more common, not just for the unlocks, but like genuinely I do. Yeah, like genuinely I do like what the Kamek orb does.
Oh yeah, it's like one of my favorite items, like normally. Alright, got third. Cool. Alright, your grandmother got scammed out $500 a while ago? Yeah, sometimes you gotta be careful, on... Again, it's due to a bit of that lack of literacy on the internet.
Yeah, like I said, don't give information you weren't expected to give.
Yeah.
And this is advice for both young people and older people, because the tech literacy is about the same.
Yeah.
I'm thinking back to a really funny tweet where it was a Discord conversation. Someone needed to unzip a file. They didn't know how to do it. And then someone was just like, oh, here's an app that lets you unzip stuff. And they sent the exe directly. And someone was just like, I'm not going to open that. That's an exe. Aren't those evil?
Of course someone would say that.
It's just like, no. exe stands for executable. As in, it's a file that does something.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Why did you get a golden?
Dang it.
I got a mere triple.
I got a golden, and then I tried using my triple green shells, but then I didn't get there in time to like shoot them. Oh well. GG won. See, look! Well, okay, I'm not gonna do that joke again, it's fine. Good job, Juan.
Good job, Juan.
Yeah, you put the X in it. That's for sure.
Buen trabajo.
Good for you. It's on YouTube for free. Watch Warning, rated R. It's like a satire of what the future could be like if a mass majority of people stop thinking, yet very real messages. Oh, I bet. Like, any sort of movie that kind of, like, tackles, like, the problems of, you know, dealing with, technology thing. Like, it can be, like, kind of scary. Like Sonic.exe? Yeah.
Yeah, that's the reason why there's a bunch of kids who don't know what an EXE is, because they only know the creepypasta. Which, by the way, the creepypasta is, like...
Not good.
It's not good. And in fact, the only reason it's popular is because it's so not good that it kept being joked on, and that gave it the visibility for, again, this is going to sound mean, generally speaking, a lot of kids don't have the best taste, and that's because, well, you're a kid.
Yeah, no, I can get behind that, like, because there are, like, people, you know, when they're younger, they like a thing. But then when they get older, it's like, oh, this thing is actually not that great. Or, well, the mileage may vary on some things. I know, like, all of the Sonic-related stuff. It's like, I liked this as a kid, but not anymore. There's a lot of that. Yeah.
Yeah, but EXE is literally just executable. That's basically anything on your computer will have like a dot and then like a 3-letter code after it, and that tells you what the thing is.
Yeah.
So an executable means it's an app. It actually does something. PNG, JPEG, GIF, these are the file types, and they're all abbreviations.
Mm-hmm. My mom is still suspicious of EXE files, especially with my PC games. How fun.
No, that's fair. I remember when I first installed Steam on the family computer, my dad was just like, what the heck is this? And I told him, Dad, you can trust this. This is like an actual company. It's not like a shady reseller of programs.
This isn't gonna make our computer produce water in a hot way and then make vapors. Okay? It'll be fine. But yeah, let's... Teletubbies was good as a kid and weird as an adult. Yeah, that's a good example.
A lot of kids' movies tend to be better as a kid than as an adult. Well, it depends on who's making them and quality. Like,
yeah. I think. What's an example that I could think of that I liked younger but older? I'm like,
For me, it's SpongeBob games.
Trying to think. Like, this isn't, like, the best example because I never watched a lot of it in the first place. But, like, I remember I did watch Caillou when I was younger, and, like I thought it was, like, you know, fine enough. But then, like, later, being older, like hearing the things, it's like, oh, this isn't great as a kid's show for young kids, actually. It's just
Caillou's a jerk.
Yep. Caillou temper tantrums, all that. Like, it's even in the song. Like, except when I have enough. Like, that's in the song. Like, that's a good way to teach your kids, everybody.
See, generally speaking, if kids media ends up popular with adults, that's because the people making said kids media are making it... Like, there's still a target audience of kids and stuff, but, like, they throw in stuff there to, like, let all ages enjoy,
Yeah,
which is why Disney movies have success.
There's, like, nuances that make, like, something enjoyable for, like, an adult.
Yeah, like, a reason Bluey is so successful and popular with people of all ages is because Bluey is just a plainly cute show, and it resonates a lot with parents because, like, the parents are actual characters. It's a show that has a lot of parenting in it. My Little Pony ended up being popular because all the characters are like actual adults with adult issues.
Yeah. And that's a great way into the furry fandom. Anyway.
Yeah. I'm evidence.
Yeah, you are. That's partially why I brought it up. Hey, he's a brat, and it's amazing how your brain develops from infant to adult. Yeah. Can you stream for 2.5 more hours? That's a very specific correction.
If you want more Husk content, there are all those VODs.
Yeah, you said you wanted Paper Mario. Watch some Paper Mario later, or now if you feel like it. But anywho, let's do.
I'm gonna shill this because it was incredibly fun. I'm always gonna shill for our Ocarina of Time playthrough. That was so fun.
Fair enough. Shill for the Ocarina of Time playthrough. It's great. I see. There's the post. That's the thing that Neri sent. Okay. I'm checking things real fast. I think I want to take a quick bathroom break. So
All right.
I'm gonna hide both of us for the being, and then take a break. So if you need to take a break, do that. I will sit here with my King Boo for all of you as you listen to the tunes, and we will be right back. Don't you all go anywhere. Be back in a minute. Hide you, hide me, and...
But yeah, I'm the type of person. I'm the type of person who doesn't often think of best or worst things, as I said, unless they are directly comparable. Like if I'm comparing a sequel or something. But like for video games, a lot of video games are extremely different from one another because they have different things going on for them.
Mm-hmm. Indeed. I like how this toad is just... I'm just in this toad's way. Hello, toad.
Like coming to mind is the Game Awards, where last year I had like 3 different games as my Game of the Year contender, but like all for extremely different reasons.
Huh. Well, lovely.
Well, yeah, like how the heck am I supposed to compare Another Crab's Treasure to Balatro and Astrobot?
Yeah. Makes sense. But what is the best game you've ever played? Best is very particular. I don't really know if I have anything that crossfires. Like, what's the best game I've ever played? Because I don't really know what that would be. My favorite game I've played is Mario Galaxy. I think, like, Mario Galaxy 2 is definitely, like, up there, if not my favorite. Mario Karts. I love the Mario Karts. Lots of games, like Xenoblade 1 is another good example, as well as, like, Ocarina of Time or Resident Evil 4. Like, all sorts of things. When can Koopa come back? He left to do other things there, Shannon. He had to do other stuff. But yeah. How about let's do another set of races, shall we?
We shall.
Coolio.
Let's see. I'm trying to think of other games I really like.
Ooh, someone's staying with the Rainbow Road.
I like it.
And to be fair, your Discord status has been, you know, thinking of Rainbow Road.
Yeah. Yeah, like I listened to all the tracks. I listened to like I watched a music theory video about this Rainbow Road, and it's just it made me cry.
Mm-hmm.
The music's so good.
Yeah. Kirby Forgotten Land? That's a very good game. I enjoy that one. That's definitely like my favorite Kirby that I've played.
Yeah, I think my favorite Kirby's are either Forgotten Land or Return to Dreamland.
Mm-hmm.
Robobot's pretty good, but I have controversial thoughts about Robobot.
Well, you can hold off on that for now because that's another correction. What other YouTube channels do you like? Let me think. I like.
I know we both like Shea Frilla's.
Yeah, Stray Fearless Productions is very good. I like Cat Icarus as well. I like Nathaniel Bandy. I follow a lot of people on YouTube. Like some other lesser known ones. There's like Black Mage Benjamin. No, Benjamage. That's what his name goes by. He does like live streams and has done like game reviews and other things. He's neat. I like his stuff.
Yeah, for me, most of my YouTube time is with listening to music, but I like Kit and Krista, former Nintendo employees. They are very genuinely informative about how Nintendo operates and what their time was like when doing Nintendo's PR.
Yeah.
And also it's just I've been watching. I've only recently started listening to the podcast, but like I started listening to in order, and it's kind of fun to like look at the past of gaming, just like in the last few years. It's like, oh yeah, those years were packed with stuff, huh?
Mm-hmm.
We already mentioned Shea Fellas. I used to watch a lot of Chither Conroy. He's probably like the first YouTuber I watched as a kid, and like I remember like excitedly watching his new uploads whenever I got back from school.
Yeah. Did you
I haven't watched a lot of. Oh, you go.
Well, it was going to the next correction, but I'll let you finish your thought.
Yeah. Chither Conroy is actually pretty solid. He's pretty kid friendly, I would say.
A little bit.
Yeah.
And then, did you play Super Smash Bros. World of Light? Not a lot of it.
I got to World of Darkness, and then like I stopped because I thought, wow, Subspace Emissary, this is not.
Yeah, I didn't even get that far myself. I only got to like, I don't know, like 5 to 10 characters, I think, or something. I don't know. I did not get very far in World of Light myself.
It's just World of Light is cool in concept. I do like the spirit battles, but I feel like it's missing a little sauce in like actually roaming around and doing them. Like, I would have loved if those PNGs of characters like did anything. Like, I would have liked like dialogue of characters, just any semblance of like an actual narrative, because there's little hints of a narrative, like, oh, these areas definitely have a theme going on, there's characters found in specific spots that make sense, but like there's no dialogue to the game. So
yeah. And like for me, I never like got into like the spirits stuff. Like the spirit, like I like the idea in theory, but like
they feel samey after a while.
Yeah, and I just never like got into that part of the game, admittedly. So yeah, and I think because part of me is like just never got invested in doing anything spirit related. I think that's just kind of like it's just kind of partially why I think it's hard for me to go back to Smash Ultimate like on my own time, because I'm not into like the other thing you can do with it. So it's just like,
Yeah, I'm mad about what happened to Classic Mode. Not gonna lie.
So I had to take
Like,
care of something. I see.
Like, I like the idea of Classic Mode and every character having their own thing to do. But like, genuinely, I have a lot of fond memories of replaying Classic Mode over and over on Smash 3DS. Because like that was an actual challenge. Like, I could try again with the same character and get something a little different and spicy.
Yeah.
Whereas in Smash Ultimate, like, no, I can't replay with the same character because it's exactly the same every time.
Yeah.
That's not fun.
Yeah. I did the spirit battles, but after I got my favorites, I stopped, and then I beat Super Smash Bros. World of Light. Yeah. Like, I'm not saying that World of Light's like bad or whatever. I'm just saying it definitely was not for me.
Yeah. The only reason I would ever go back to it and try to beat it is I would like to experience the final boss for myself. It looks fun.
Yeah. You still want boss rush mode?
Sephiroth Classic Mode is right there.
But I don't like Sephiroth. Well, like him anyway, said Square Enix. I don't know.
I'm still mad about the Final Fantasy representation in Smash. 7 is a good game. 7 is a good game, but like it does not represent the rest of the Final Fantasy series that well. Like if only one fighter could be in Smash to represent Final Fantasy. If it's not a named character, like if it was just like a generic job from like 1 or 3, I would go with a red mage.
That'd be a neat pick, a very unique pick, I will say.
Yeah, they got the magic and the sword. And also, to make them different from other magic users, the gimmick of red mage in Final Fantasy games is dual casting. They can always do 2 spells per turn.
Oh. Ow. No, I can't get back up from the lava. I see you had a similar problem, huh?
Yep, and I'm gonna pray for the best and try to win.
I got like 2 flowers of 2 varieties, and I'm gonna pay for that. Okay, Well, that's what happens when the game gives you 2 flowers.
Yay, Parabitty Bud paid off. I love the good acceleration.
Woohoo! Like Hero? I guess something similar.
Yeah, I guess Hero counts in a way, but like Hero's gimmick is the menuing, which is not what I'm having in mind, because outside of the classic turn-based stuff in Final Fantasy, there have been red mage characters. Final Fantasy 14 does red mages real cool. And in fact, 14 has a character that could represent the series pretty well with Alize. She's a fun character.
You know what would also represent the Final Fantasy series well?
Yeah.
Square Enix making a cool, hip crossover game with Final Fantasy characters to represent all of Final Fantasy, either in the fighting or Monopoly department.
Oh, don't remind me of Fortune Street. My beloved.
I'm also pointing at Dissidia too, because you know it'd be neat to get something that's not NT.
Yeah, I was gonna say that I think the finger on the monkey's paw curled a long time ago on Dissidia.
Yeah. I mean, you could take. You know what they should do is take the easy way, where they what do you call it? That's not the track I wanted, but okay. Take the easy way and just re-release Dissidia, like do a death sum or something, like on whatever, just for fun and giggles, and then
Yeah, that'd be perfect because like base Dissidia is there anyway.
yeah. So just do that, put it on like the shop or whatever for like however much, like do kind of like a remaster thing or whatever, like Square has done a lot in the past, and then just go for there. I don't know why you need to bring up the fact on what the final boss is in Ultimate, but whatever.
It's been let's see, what year did Smash Ultimate come out? It was
2018.
2018. Yeah, it's been 7 years. Like
Yeah. Like I think I've been aware for a bit.
Yeah, I think most people who would hypothetically care don't care anymore because World of Light sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I say, Subspace Emissary, it is not.
Yeah, indeed. Ah, good banana throw there, whoever that was.
Don't think it was me.
Oh, well, that was you, maybe.
On my end, you were behind me when I threw that.
Well, I hit your red that you were trailing on my end.
Oh, on my end, I actually hit the throw button, so I guess the latency
Yeah,
decided
probably.
to...
Oh. Hi. Ow.
Oh, that like landed basically right on me.
Mm-hmm. How dare...
Oh, that was so close for me.
Yeah, I almost lost third. Okay. But yeah, thanks, Martin. I appreciate it.
Shannon is asking if you like me.
Well, do I?
Well, I can't answer, but I suspect yes.
I like Antifreeze. He's a good friend. He's a lovely yote, and
It's like if we did a collaborative playthrough or something.
yeah.
As well as other random things.
From parties to karting.
And art.
Oh yeah. I was tempted to like draw something for you last night, but like the energy wasn't there after I finished making a thumbnail for Rookie.
Fair enough. I did see that thumbnail you made. It's very cute.
Yeah, I was tempted to like I should draw a cool thing of Husk and Wolfric.
Aww.
But also that would require learning how to draw Wolfric, which
Well, if the muses arise, you could take your time with that.
I mean I could do it. Like I've drawn plenty of complicated stuff before. Like I've managed to casually draw dragoon armor, so like it's not beyond my skills.
There's a fourth person in the room. Who could that be?
Oh, thank God it wasn't burnout again.
Oh, Bone. Hey, Bone. I don't know if you're lurking, but hi. I mean, I would assume he'd be lurking because he ain't on my friends list, so, yeah. Hey. Wolfric, lovely lad.
A woo.
Aroo.
Bugs can a woo too.
Mm-hmm. Termination Blast.
I kind of wish he had like an actual narrative role. Like, you do get him from the story.
Yeah? Ow.
I like Xenoblade 2, but like, you could tell it had a troubled development.
Something like that.
Like, I believe towards the tail end of development, they did end up weirdly rushed.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, a lot of stuff is just weird.
Yeah.
Overall, still a good game. Definitely overhated.
Yeah, like, again, like, I like it. I think it's, like, a solid, like, probably, like, 8 out of 10, like, at the absolute minimum. But, like, it does have very particular issues that I just not the biggest fan of.
Also, I saw some tweets recently because a lot of people have been putting in their first playthroughs of Xenoblade games recently.
Mm-hmm.
And, there's one thing I realized Xenoblade 2 does worse than 1.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the scale of the world. Like, the Titans of Allrest are cool, and, like, you do know that they're big.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, half of them, you don't actually explore much of their body in a way that you get a good perspective on them. Like, More Ardain is cool, but you hardly get to appreciate the bigness of More Ardain.
Yeah, like, I want to go on the shins of More Ardain. That would be neat.
Tantal and Uraya are cool environments, but you are inside the Titan, so doesn't really do much for the bigness.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Xenoblade 1, like, you could look up at any time and go, whoa there.
Oh, that's a bad place for a shock. I am in the off-road. This is fun, fine, and dandy.
Yeah, like, one clip in particular that a lot of people used to bring up that talking point is, at the end of, I want to say Bionis Field? Not Bionis Field, Mechonis Field.
Yeah.
When those gigantic doors open up.
Mm-hmm.
And you have the one boss fight with the sniper.
Yeah.
Dude. Like, that like, Xenoblade 2 doesn't have anything like that.
Yeah. Definitely. I want Nintendo to start using the King Boo design from Luigi's Mansion games. Yeah, that would be neat to have. They used like that design as an alt in Mario Kart Tour, but not in the main game. Auntie beat me for the record.
The crown is mine.
Hooray.
Behold your new monarch.
Mm-hmm. Our viewers are allowed to join Yi. There's a room ID right over there, zipline puller. You must like to zipline in the Arctic or something.
Wow, not even considering the Antarctic.
What about the Uncle Arctic? For those of you new here, this is how I break Auntie.
Yeah, my humor is I'm broken by puns. I should edit my controls. I want to do some motion stuff.
I want to change my character for a minute. I'll get the rest of King Boo later, but for now, let me go. Thank you for the follow, Zipliner. Oh, Zipline Polar.
Also, Shannon is asking, are you gonna? We're going to watch the Super Mario World movie next year. I mean, most likely, I have good hopes. The Mario movie is generally agreed upon to be Illumination's second best movie, which isn't a hard bar to reach, but
Yeah. That S really looks like a 5. Well, what's the difference between the two? Hold on. Then that is anti-moving his mic.
okay, let me. It's because I slightly rotated a fan I have, so I think it was more so my fan.
Yeah.
Blowing right at me.
Yeah. That's a 5. That's an S. Like it's this curve on the 5 on this font. But y'all shouldn't be surprised. I have very weird font.
Also, regarding the King Boo thing, I'm reminded of a funny set of tweets I saw where some people, I think there was even funny art I saw where some people headcanon that the King Boo design that's just a normal Boo with a crown versus the Luigi's Mansion one. I saw a funny headcanon of like, what if it's different Boos, and whenever King Boo's invited to something and doesn't want to go, he just loans out the crown to a random big Boo.
Lol.
Communication error? Oh no.
Oh no, well I haven't started yet, so you can do things. Do you think the PS6 is gonna be $600? I can't tell.
I hope that. I know the PS6 is probably in development because executives have made comments to imply as such, but I hope it doesn't come out anytime soon because where do we go from here?
Yeah, what's the next thing that PlayStation can do? Oh, I know. Take the controller and you can smell the game.
Husk, you joke, but I'm pretty sure that is a technology in development.
Can't wait.
Also, Sony absolutely would.
Yeah, probably.
Like the moment they do that, they'll re-release The Last of Us, and everyone will be like, "Ew, no, why?"
Lol.
We don't want smell-o-vision Last of Us.
4D controls. Can't wait. All right, let's get the show on the road. Let's do another set of races.
4D. I mean, 4D controls have existed in the past. It's called the Move and the Kinect and VR.
Lol. Where do I want to go?
I recently learned that Cheap Cheap Falls, different game. Cheap Cheap Falls into Peach Stadium gives you the Shell Cup version.
Well, now you know. I think if anything, like if you're like at least from my observations, like if you're coming from the side entrance, then you get the Shell Cup variant. Plus a lot of more VR with floor pad functions. In 20 years, the PlayStation 11 will be $1,100. How the heck would they make 6 more consoles in the next 20 years?
Yeah, that would be a console every 2 years, which, no.
Yeah, no.
And again, technology is diminishing returns right now.
Imagine if you could feel the battle damage in video games. Oh, I'm now reminded of like
There's an anime of exactly about that and why it's a bad idea.
I was thinking of a Cat Icarus bit when he was doing his video of gaming in the Clinton years, and he was talking, and like one of the videos he was talking about, like he said like because of like the rumble, you can feel all things from your controller, and so he does a reenactment. It's like, oh, call an ambulance. What's wrong? Oh, that wasn't me. It was the controller vibrating. Oh, good. I thought you had a heart attack. I know. It felt exactly the same thing.
I'm reminded of every once in a while when people make like videos of like specific games with like fake spooky warnings.
Mm-hmm.
Like, like a while ago, there was a trend on Twitter of people doing Wii Weather Channel warnings for, like, oh, what if the Wii Weather Channel was warning you about a black hole? And it's just like, okay, this is silly, but you know what? Sure.
It's like Tomodachi Life and absurd news.
Yeah, and one of the ones where I'm just like, okay, I can see the vision in like trying to do like a spooky creepypasta like type warning screen, but freaking one that comes to mind, and it's just like this is silly if you actually know how the game works.
Mm-hmm.
Where it's like a fake footage of Ring Fit Adventure warning you of a heart attack.
Oh my.
It's just like, okay, Ring Fit Adventure can measure your pulse, but not while you're exercising.
Imagine.
Yeah, like, the way it works is that when you're done exercising, the game is just like, do you want to measure your pulse? And if you say yes, it's like, alright, put your thumb over the infrared sensor, and you have to hold it there for like a good 10 seconds. That's assuming it works.
Lol. There's something called trying too hard, yeah. And the Sword Art Online, Ready Player One, yeah. Now, if you want to imagine feeling battle damage in a video game, all you have to do is find a core crystal, pull it, and if you get a blade, then you have to find some way to like get their part of their core crystal onto your body, and then you can feel damage.
I get your joke, but I think the shared pain is an Aegis specific thing.
But what about Zeke and Pandoria though?
I don't know, because from the implication they share a lot of thoughts and personality, but I don't think they're shown to share pain. But also the shared mannerisms could just be a thing of them being so in sync, like regardless of the thingy.
Fair. Shock pads? Lol. Introducing the PlayStation Shock!
That reminds me of before when people would joke with like fake Switch 2 considerations.
Uh-huh.
I'm thinking of this one image where it's like a weirdly short Switch screen, like it's like rectangular but like the wrong way. And one of the Joy-Cons has a burner on it. And the image has a graphic of Mario where it's just like, put your thumb on the induction burner to start the game.
That sounds like a saw trap. Anyhoodle. Wee.
You say that sounds like a saw trap, and now I'm imagining like, I'm trying to think of a fake name off the top of my head, and I'm coming up with nothing. You spent years making everyone wait on you in Mario Party by not pressing start. Now, if you want to get out of here alive, you have to press start. And, I don't...
You're trying your best.
The vision is clear, I think.
Yeah, I get it. Alright. 3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, that's right. I've been meaning to, at some point, switch my system language to Spanish. Because I'm curious about the localized names.
Oh.
Nintendo tends to be pretty clever with localization. Like coming to mind is Splatoon 3. The characters have very different names. Like Fry is instead named Angie.
Well then.
Which is a play on words on, because because like her thing is that she like commands eels, and in Spanish, I think I haven't heard the word out loud in a long time, but I'm pretty. Yeah, an eel in Spanish is anguila. So Angie's a pun on the Spanish word for eel.
Nice.
And Shiver, her name is Megan.
I'm assuming because of like
The Megalodon.
yeah, the megalodon.
And Big Man, his name is Rayon. Which in Spanish is basically it's literally like Big Ray in a way.
No, it's Ryan time.
One of my favorite weapons in Splatoon 3, the Blob Lobber. Every slosher in the game, in Spanish are called Derramatic, or something like that. Which the best translation I can give is Spillinator.
Behold the Spillinator!
and so the Blob Lobber is the bathroom Spillinator.
Are you having bathroom Spillinator issues? Well, don't worry. You could call this plumbing company today.
Wait. You see, Perry the Platypus, when I was a kid in Gimostoop, the kids would bully me whenever I go to the bathroom and spill water all over my pets and accuse me of having wet myself. And so now I will make everyone in the tri-state area look like they sweat themselves with my bathroom Spillinator.
I changed my expression. I fell. Thanks, me. Should have waited after the glider. But you know, that's a skill.
I messed up the entire final section just from laughing.
Lol. Let's see if I can do this.
I'm proud of that bit.
I
Really?
missed. Oh well.
Really? I got second? Huh.
I got third somehow. Okay. Nice. Yeah, okay, first of all, Megan Megalodon, Megan Stallion. Why don't you answer me now? That's mainly because we're talking.
Gaming.
We're talking, gaming, all sorts of things. So, fun bit of etiquette. If we don't read the chat message immediately, assume that we're busy, we missed the message, or not really much to say on it. One of the three.
Also, generally speaking, I think if he hits the 1,000 subscriber milestone, it's just, he'll be happy about it. I mean,
Yeah.
why not?
I fell in the lava, no. If I recall, one of his actual backstories was that a kid poured buckets of water on him. Ah, well.
Doofenshmirtz has a backstory for everything. It's so funny.
He probably has a backstory for when he... I don't know. Got blue shell in Mario Kart, I don't know. And now I have the blue shellinator!
He probably would. One of my favorite bits from the Phineas and Ferb movie is when they go to the parallel universe, and it's a parallel universe where that version of Doofenshmirtz won and like did take over the tri-state area. The regular Doof is just like, whoa, how did you do this? How did you end up more evil than me? What's your backstory? And the only tragedy to that version of Doofenshmirtz is that as a kid he lost his toy train. That's it.
Oh.
And like the regular Doof is just like, really? That's it? I was raised by ocelots. My parents weren't there for my birth, and you're evil because of a toy train?
Lol. Busy gaming with your eyes closed like a true gamer. He lost a toy train. Yeah. Probably in 3 years you'll hit 1 million. Unless it feels that way. Unless the algorithm gods are algorithming in my favor.
Yeah, and also Also, like at a certain point, sometimes growth on social media is a little exponential because, like, as you get a bigger viewer base, well, the algorithm will recommend you more, so you're more visible, which makes you grow even faster.
Yeah. Now, if only I could get the viewers that came from my stop motion over here.
It's fun to see what videos are successful or not. Like, I think my most viewed video is probably... It's a Final Fantasy... I think it's a Final Fantasy 14 one. And then, like, right under it is my In Stars in Time secret boss fight one. Which, I'm glad that video is popular, even if it only has one comment. We can see why it's popular, because it's a good moment. It's insane to find on your own, because the main dev of In Stars in Time likes being mean to people.
I can't imagine.
Like, she was literally asked, like, hey, why is the secret boss so, like, hard to find without a guide? And her literal response was, because I like hurting people.
Lol. Would have been funny if you... No, what was the correction next before that response?
We were talking about subscribers.
No, I meant like the reasoning for, like, what, boss being hard or whatever?
Oh, like, no, it was, why is finding the boss so hard?
Dang it, I was gonna do something, but I don't know how to do it.
Because I love In Stars in Time, but, like, the secret final boss is ridiculous. Like, there's no way you would know how to get it without a guide.
Yeah, like, why is it hard to find this boss? Because this boss killed my grandma. I don't know. There you go. I don't know.
Ew, no. Shannon, I'm sorry, but no.
Yeah, no, I am good.
I'm gonna do a mini rant here. Mr. Beast, while he is a philanthropist, he's not a good one. Like, I'm gonna be all biblical here and stuff, but like, I'm not sure. I don't remember what part of the Bible actually says this. It's hard. There's so many lessons in there, but like, one of the things in the Bible is that, like, showing that you're, like, a believer or a good person shouldn't be performative. Like, you don't do things to show off that you're a good person. You just do them because you're a good person.
I think a verse I can think of off the top of my head. I don't remember where it was, but it was like, don't let your left hand know what your right hand is doing, and something secret something. So
I know at some point Jesus says something about, like, preaching in the streets or something to that extent.
Also, also because we've been at my church, we've been going through Mark. There's many of example of Jesus being like, "Hey, don't tell anybody I did this." And then what do the people do? Tell everybody. Jesus trying to be humble, but people won't let him.
Honestly, that must have been so hard, because it's like, okay, I want to spread the good word to people, but also I'm a fugitive.
Kinda, anyway, but yeah.
I mean, it's at a certain point, not
yeah,
immediately.
You do it because it's right. Yeah, definitely. And then part of being humble.
Yeah, and then a lot of what Mr. Beast actually posts is, like, deeply exploitative. Like, I put a guy in a torture chamber so he could win $1 million, and it's just like, maybe don't put a guy in a torture chamber. I had an argument with a coworker where it's just like, well, where he's just like, well, it's not coercion. The person is going willingly into the torture chamber, and I'm like, no, not really. Offering extreme amounts of money to get someone to do something is a form of extortion. Anyway, Mr. Beast rant over. TLDR, I don't like him. He's exploitative.
Besides, there's other people I want to collab with anyway. You know, like friends that I watch streams of, or, you know, hang out with. You know, looks to my left.
Watch our Ocarina of Time playthrough.
Mr. Beast is a real-life Running Man producer. Anyhoodle, we're going to the Airship Fortress from the hit game Mario Kart DS for the Nintendo Dual Screen. Yeah.
It's fun when like abbreviations become unknown over time. Like I asked a coworker, "Hey, do you know what what HBO actually stands for?" And they're like, "Wait, no, actually." And I'm like, "It's home box office."
There you go. See, now this trick I can do. I can do this one like 90% of the time. Most of the other ones, I can't. So we all know it's coming. Who do you think will be the next newcomer in Smash? Or newcomers?
Well, Masahiro Sakurai famously doesn't like taking breaks, but I don't think we're getting new Smash content anytime soon. Not gonna lie.
I got
Although
the end there.
Although I think the funniest answer, of like, in my mind, the newcomer that would make people the angriest is Alear from Fire Emblem Engage.
Yeah, I can imagine. Blah 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 blah. Oh, good to know. Sorry, I was looking at notifications. I have options. Hooray! All right.
I know. Back when Smash 4 had the poll that they did of people voting like what character they want to smash. I know my vote was Amaterasu from Okami.
Now, like, if I had a pick, I don't know, maybe some more Xenoblade representation, I don't know. Xenoblade pilled over here.
Not gonna lie, any of the... Xenoblade 3 has a thing going on where all the 6 main characters are like duos, and like any of those duos would be real cool.
Yeah.
Although, like, if any one duo would represent Xenoblade 3, it'd be Noah and Mio. And I can't say much more because I don't know when, but eventually you'll play it, and I don't want to spoil it.
Yeah. I want indie game rep. That would be a good. Yeah, I mean, I think.
Shovel Knight.
Yeah, Shovel Knight. Sans. I don't know.
Actually, no. A lot of people are saying the Fun Gang from Deltarune.
Ooh.
Like I've seen some people like put like hypothetical stuff and like, you know what, that's cool. Like the main character you're controlling is Chris, and then your specials and attacks are like the other characters showing up in the mid animation to do like their attacks and stuff.
Yeah.
And like I see that'd be neat. And Undertale and Deltarune have definitely earned that status, considering that Deltarune was like one of the launch Switch 2. Like Nintendo was the one to make it a big deal.
Yeah.
Also,
yeah.
they let Toby Fox compose for Pokemon games, so like he's definitely a friend to Nintendo.
Indubitably. All right. How about we do another knockout tour? How about this? Let's do one more knockout tour and one more Grand Prix, and then we can call it.
All right.
Yeah. Bro takes the soul out as a taunt animation. Well, Crash Bandicoot? Oh, Crash Bandicoot would be neat.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Right. Okay.
Let's see. We did Cloud last time, so.
No, we did not do Cloud last time. We did Ice last time.
Did we?
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. No! I took too long to skate on ice. Oh no, please no.
One away, good.
Okay, thank goodness.
We almost had an incident there, everybody. Let's go. Alright. Let's go. Imagine, I know, right? Why are you yelling? Because Antifreeze almost picked the thing, well, picked the thing we did already, and we didn't want to get it. Alright. Hello, Chain Chomp Desert. That should have been Thump Desert, but you know, I did that rant like too many times, so I'm just gonna ignore it.
Desert of a different name.
By name. Yep.
Ideally, you shouldn't dead name people, but we will dead name the desert. I'm glad that made you laugh.
Oh. Auntie says the dangest things.
Yep.
How did that miss my banana? Okay. Yeah, go turn-
Gotta love when iframes make Kamek not change you.
Either that, or I've noticed, like, if you're not close to the middle, then that's also a factor. Oh no. Oh no, come on. Thank you. Alright, anywho, almost a catastrophe. Go. The desert isn't people, it's okay.
Listen, I don't want to be political, but we did have an incident earlier in the year where people wanted to change the name of a geographical location.
Fun. Did you like Mickey Mouse as a kid?
I did.
That means Mickey Mouse. Like, I mean, I watched Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. Does that matter?
I was just barely born at a time where I saw like the tail end of when House of Mouse was on the air.
Yeah, I skipped that part.
And I'm very fond of the shorts they did after.
Anyway, where's my wall pinball machine?
Ooh.
In a different game.
I'd say, how would it even fit here? But like, I mean, Sky High Sunday's there, I guess.
Yeah.
So it's not.
You know,
It's not
you know what would be
it's not
kind
out
of
of the
funny?
question.
You know what would be kind of funny if they brought back Waluigi Pinball here? Do a funny, and make it more like Waluigi, like make it like how like maybe make it like Waluigi found these ancient ruins, like with all these boulders and statues.
So they pull a
and
Sonic Frontier.
Maybe. Like it's like these ancient like stones and boulders and whatnot, and just graffiti it or something for the Waluigi branding, and maybe add a few lights here and there, and just have a more ancient feeling Waluigi pinball. That would honestly, that would go kind of hard. Not gonna lie.
What I was thinking is to make it work with the open world, but like be funny about it, is make it a literal normal-sized pinball machine, but to get to it, you need to like similar to how like to get to Airship Fortress, you have those cannons, but like you get shrunk down.
That would be kind of neat.
Yeah, like you get shrunk down Mario Party DS style, and then do Waluigi Pinball. That's why they could also do other courses like Ribbon Road and Squeaky Clean Sprint.
Waluigi would have a casino. That would be cool too. Mr. Mickey Mouse Meth Lab. All right, hi Aberdeen.
Our more crass friend. Welcome.
Indubitably. Yeah, science. Or something like that, I don't know.
It's insane to me that Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, being like a low budget-ish show, always followed the ear rule for Mickey Mouse, and Kingdom Hearts couldn't.
Oh yeah! Like where the ears have to be in like the same spot?
Yeah, like... And here's the thing about Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts 1 did it, but none of the other games.
Oh yeah, it did, huh? And that, my friends, is how I lost my shirt.
What?
I thought this was about Aqua. No, it's not like that. Thanks, Just Pancake, for
Wow.
that one.
Wow, I need a haircut. Hey look, a barber shop.
Lol.
I love Nomura, but sometimes he's kind of like genuinely insane. Like how when Sora got added to Smash, he insisted that like somehow it had to be canon.
If they say something like that in Kingdom Hearts 4, I think I'm gonna laugh.
It'll be bold and really funny, and like I can. One would be the best answer to that. It'd be like the Final Fantasy 15 in a nutshell videos, where anytime Noctis had a crossover appearance, it was a dream.
Yeah, where am I?
Like, Sora disappears at the end of Kingdom Hearts 3, and then by Kingdom Hearts 4, he's just like, whoa.
No, it's
I
like
dreamt of great battles. What was that about?
it would be like the ending of this Final Fantasy 16 video. Like, where am I? Wolf.
I still can't get over Melody of Memory being like a required game to play to get all the lore.
Who needs to do that when you could just watch a video on YouTube, technically? But you know.
True. Still though, like, goodness. Ah yes, he went outside of our reality to a realm of fiction. And like, when I saw that cutscene for the first time, I was like actively kind of mad. Like, Nomura, what do you mean fiction?
Yeah. Like how Arden just shows up one time in one of the Assassin's Creed games, and then you get a Chocobo or something. Lol.
You know what would be handy right now?
What?
The blue shell.
Well, I did Red Show 1, I believe. I think it was up ahead a couple of times. We'll see. Okay.
No!
You fell, didn't you?
Oh my god. I feel like I shouldn't have lived.
Well, there you go.
It does not feel fair that I'm here at the end if I got red shelled right at the end there.
I'm gonna get you one. Maybe.
Ah, I messed up the wall ride.
Oh, that's a terrible selection.
I know this is question block ruins, but why did I get a question block?
Oh, hi, Busho. How convenient. Come on.
I like the new boomerang. I get that it's for balance reasons, that it's like a cooldown, like a timer based, but I don't like the boomerang whenever you have an item you want to use like right behind it.
Yeah. So close, but yet so far. I've been outwitted by one. Yet again. GG though. Oh, Bone! No! Bone got knife! No!
Oh no!
Not Bone. No wonder you made a message in chat. You died! Okay. Anywho. Let's go ahead and do you had a massive lead. Yeah, you really did. You really did. Yeah, let's go ahead and get started on that last Grand Prix. I'm gonna get rid of the whatchamacallit, hold on.
The room code.
Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of the room code because yeah, I'm done having people.
Wow.
Unless you're a friend, then you're fine. But yeah, let's go ahead and do one last Grand Prix for the day. If we want to try to end it on Rainbow Road, we can.
I do.
Yeah. So, y'all keep that in mind. I haven't done you all night.
What'd you pick?
Koopa Troopa Beach.
For some reason, I literally was thinking of that. Like, I don't know. I like the vibe of
I
Koopa
do
Troopa
too.
Beach.
Like, I've talked about it like on stream and elsewhere, but like there's just something about Koopa Troopa Beach, well, Koopa Beach 2 specifically, that I just like in any game I've played it in. It's just nice.
It's just relaxed.
I don't know what it is. It's just something I like.
It's one of the tracks from 8 that like I like a lot, just because I find it to be like a nice, chill, easygoing experience. Is GBA Mario Circuit.
Oh yeah, that's a solid one.
Ooh, this is what is this music? Daisy Circuit, right?
Mm-hmm.
For a brief second, I heard the opening and I thought this was GBA Battle Course for some reason.
Wow. Bo ba ba da 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 da. Ow.
I'm surprised it didn't get a remix here.
I like to coop on the beach. Yee.
They did give GBA Rainbow Road a remix that I really, really like.
I think I need to hear that one more. Oh, yeah, pizza. That pizza didn't give me anything sad. Okay. Cooping on the beach, do.
I feel like that's a musical reference I'm not getting.
Maybe.
I was like neck and neck with Juan, and then I got bonked by a triple green that they had.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Whoever this Bowser is, like, well, like the CPU Bowser, like, Bowser and Bone are just like kind of together. Like father and son really are. Oh, SpongeBob, okay. Really, a banana? Okay.
Yeah, ain't no way I was catching up to first.
Yeah, well.
I'll take second, though.
Mm-hmm. It's a SpongeBob reference.
Oh, stepping on the beach. Okay. Stepping on the beach. Do.
When you don't grow up with SpongeBob and haven't, like, had every clip on YouTube memorized. Any hoodle. Man, still have your crown from the knockout rally? Impressive. Maple Tree Way. Or Bowser's Castle Wii sped up. I don't know.
Here's a deep pick. The tea house theme from Origami King.
Lol. There's a one-winged angel meme cover made from stepping on the beach.
Esto sinter you see vehemente.
Donkey's finally here. Know the words, join in too. Don't you wanna clap? Take you through monkey rap. Donkey Kong. That's my favorite one, I think.
I'm so sad that apparently for DK Bonanza, like it's still good music. They used the composers for Odyssey, but Grant Kirkhope and David Wise don't make an appearance for DK Bonanza.
Sad.
Grant Kirkhope I can understand because, fun fact, Grant Kirkhope is actually beefing with Nintendo right now.
How fun.
Yeah, because he was uncredited for the DK rap in the Mario movie.
Oops. Donkey off. Lol. On my way, I'm off to visit my something, I don't know.
I'm off to visit. That's not the right DK sound, but imagine that was a Wii remote.
I got what you were going with a little bit.
Oh, I'm putting too much focus on like the throat, going too gravelly with it.
Mm-hmm.
It's a hard noise to imitate. I should put that in my server sound board.
Yeah.
That'd be funny.
You know, thinking about it, like, at least from what I've noticed, you don't have a lot, do you?
I only have the fish hooks one.
Lol. Add more soundboards, just please. I should probably do that at some point myself, too. Just don't know what that would be.
You know what? I don't want to sound egotistical or nothing, but because it was a pretty iconic moment, the noise I made when you did the Megalovania bit in no time.
Lol. I have to figure out how to make that work. I mean, you can also play in your server. I mean, you made the noise.
True, but I only have my phone in the dream, so yoinking sounds from something like a whole stream would be like really annoying.
I mean, I could do it and give it to you, maybe one day.
That feels like a big ask to me for some reason.
It doesn't take like all I'm gonna do is like take my stream VOD, put it in my video editor, find the moment, clip that moment only, and then just export it as an MP3 file. That's it. Like it would take like 5 minutes.
Listen, when you don't know about things, not knowing makes things seem hard.
Fair. That's a nice rain there. I dug the rain. I also like digging being here at night. As far as just finding the clip, well, I know where it is because it's an easy moment to remember.
Yeah, it's happening like literally at like the transition cutscene between young and adult Link.
Yeah, it's basically
Zelda.
Yeah.
Zelda giving the song.
Yeah. All right. That was race number 2. One more race, and then I'm telling everybody to pick Rainbow Road.
Link, let me teach you a song.
Ba 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 ba. Hilarity ensues. Insert shameless plug here.
Yeah. One day we'll get to do Majora's Mask.
Yeah. In the meantime, I will vibe with the Skyward Sword.
Skyward Sword story like makes me sad in so many points.
Yeah. Do
Like,
be an
man,
story.
she's right there.
But no, Girahim's a jerk. Toby himself runs you over if you play the first 4 notes of Megalovania on the Deltarune Chapter 4 piano. Oh yeah, I think I heard about that.
Oh yeah, and if you try again, the fourth note will always be off key.
Lol. We can't do Megalovania memes anymore. We gotta keep with the times. Plays freedom like motif. Lol.
Bum, ba da da da. Da 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 da. It's either that or Lost Girl or Don't Forget.
One day I'll be more underroom pilled.
Anytime I think about how those games are anagrams of one another, I think of when the creator of Gravity Falls tweeted, "Wait, Undertale, Deltarune? I got it. They're both an anagram of neuter lad."
Okay.
And Toby Fox like actually replied with like, "Haha, it seems you finally figured it out."
After these long years, finally you figured it out.
And then when Toby Fox finally did his version of Deltarune Tomorrow, the bit happened again. But this time Alex Hirsch tweeted, "I figured it out. It's an anagram for torture elude moron." And Toby Fox
What?
Toby Fox went, "Wow, I see you actually wait, no, what?"
Neuter alert is your favorite.
I think my favorite anagram of Undertale, nut dealer.
I'll take a pound of nuts.
Wow, that's a lot of nuts. You want some fries with that?
I still haven't seen that yet. It'd be a very ironic watch if I did. Because I'd be like, oh, that's the thing!
My favorite clip has to be the visual being just desperate screaming, but like the dubbed over line being, "Please, I beg you to reconsider."
Someone must have had luck troll that day. Ow.
I had a boo in my hand, and I clicked L like a frame too late.
No. No. Sad. See, this is what you do when you don't use the shortcuts when you don't need to.
I did see one Tumblr post because this is also an anagram of Undertale. Unrelated. So a Tumblr post was like, you know what? Toby Fox should make a third game and literally call it Unrelated.
Lol.
All right, Rainbow Road time.
Road of the rainbow variety.
Preferably with the intermission because like it gives it the extra sauce.
Yeah, I will try to do that. You know, hold on. Let me go up to the top. Hold on. Eh.
Hey, I'm just thinking, why isn't Bowser's Castle a battle map? Like this outside circular area would be really cool for one.
Yeah. I think I would rather see it maybe as like a proper race personally, but I'm fine with either or.
Well, I see it like Peach Stadium 2. This time it's Bowser.
Indeed.
Except unlike Shell Cup Peach Stadium, this is
Good.
more interesting layout.
Yeah. Alright. Rainbow Road. Rainbow Road. From Peach Stadium to the Rainbow Road. You disconnected? Oh no! Sorry, Juan.
You were too powerful.
Lol. Well, either way, thank you for playing.
Yeah.
This will be the last race of the night, though.
I'm gonna try to lock in.
You missed a spot there. What do you? Wow.
No,
Okay.
I didn't. I'm going mute with instead of deafen.
Okay, just checking. Wow, okay, I see how it is. It's fine. It's just some friendly banter. My extraterrestrial rights are too powerful to let this game end. What DLC could they add to this game? Easy answer is like more costumes for characters and whatnot. Tracks is like the obvious one and people would want. I would also like to see carts too. Carts would be neat. Like, we didn't get any like new carts for Mario Kart 8, which is a shame because Tour had some neat carts that they could have pulled from, but they didn't. So maybe next time. Auntie, you're gonna regret saying that, but don't take it personally, okay? We will see. Rainbow Road.
I mean, I'm already regretting it because as soon as I'm gonna lock in, I got bonked and knocked all the way to last.
Lol. Let us Rainbow Road. You see, the way that Auntie has his ears right now, it makes him more aerodynamic, meaning that he could potentially do better. I got blue shelled on the glider, fun. Get back here, y'all. Ow. Okay, definitely get back here, jeez. Oh, and my boo got... Not my boo. The boo took my shroom. Same. Oh, okay. Alright, okay. Can't lock in with a loose gear shift. Yeah, that would be kind of tricky. Bone, sorry. Okay. Okay, I'm just, okay. Does any other random computer or player have a vendetta against me? No? Not really? Okay. Come on, everybody. We're gonna go to Elysium. Let's go. Let's go to space. The frontier of the final. What a lovely blue show that just happened there. Win this one for me? I'll try. Yeah, I messed up on all my tricks. Okay. Okay. Drift around at the speed of sound. There he be. As well as of Yoshi. Okay. Oh, drat. Okay, he also got hit by the ice. Get away, Yoshi. I'm trying to beat the Yote over here. Hi. After you. Nope. Dang it. Yeah, that wasn't enough. Oh well. Well.
Oh my goodness.
I tried.
All right.
You did it.
That's the trick to locking in. I have to keep my head.
You got no. You gotta keep your head in the game.
Yep.
Lovely.
I'm still only second place overall.
Sad. Let's go somewhere and sit for the ending of this. I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna go over here and look out into the sea. How about... That's the wrong... Wait, that's the wrong way. Over here. Other side. I want to see the bridge. I want to see the ocean. As you do.
I barely noticed during that race, like, oh yeah, the portal to Rainbow Road is right in the middle of the bridge.
Yep. There you are. I shall sit here and look out on this foggy terrain. It's beautiful. Oh, bye. But yeah, with that, that will be where we will end it for the Mario Kart. But I want to yap for a little bit before we go. Because, for those of you who know or don't know, all the things, this was the final day of the Husk 4-year Streamiversary Celebration. In good old July 14th, actually. 2020. Oh yeah, picture. That would be a good idea. 2020, whatever. 2021. I streamed on this channel for the very first time as Husk the dog. And then since then, you know, that's where we were. And so for 4 years, I've played so many games. I've met so many people on this journey, and this was the year to celebrate the 4th year of it. And whatnot. And so, if you two want to get in the picture, go ahead. Yeah, it's been a neat celebration. This celebration has like ups and downs and whatnot, but overall, it was a really neat one. Hey, Beasley. Nice to see you over here. I'm yapping. But yeah. This was a solid year. Like, year 4 was a pretty solid year overall. Had a lot of neat games played. Even if Hat in Time took forever. And Xenoblade, technically, but you know. But yeah. This has been a really good 4th year, and this was a good way to, like, end it and whatnot. And when it comes to when the next stream will be, it'll be the 5th year. We'll begin year 5 of Husk streams. Like 1 year from this month, we'll be doing this for the 5th year Streamiversary Celebration, which is... yeah, that's gonna be an interesting thing to think about and whatnot. But yeah, like it's just neat. I want to change frame. There you go. I want to be all cinematic. But yeah, if anything, before I want to say thank you to viewers like you for watching, playing, supporting, all that jazz. And I want to thank all the people that I've gotten to meet over the past 4 years, like Auntie here, and all sorts of other people, some of you in chat even, for just supporting this little endeavor of mine and whatnot. It's been great. It's been neat. I hope like year 5 will be even better. Hey Noob, hey Tom, all the late people coming in as I'm being sentimental. But yeah. I thank you all for being here. I thank you all for supporting me 4 years. Let's make year 5 something neat. I'm doing good, Noob. Thanks for asking. But yeah. In terms of what's coming up soon, I see an annoyed mute Yote. He's letting me talk. The Yote is letting me talk. It's fine.
Also,
yeah.
it's not annoyed. I just have a serious face.
Yeah. But yeah, in terms of the schedule, nothing Saturday. I'm gonna take Saturday off. I'm gonna take Saturday off and chill. But next stream will be more Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword on Monday. And then Wednesday will be when we will do Xenoblade Chronicles Torn Out of the Golden Country. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 Torn Out of the Golden Country. So we'll be starting that Wednesday. And then other than that, I have no idea. I think maybe next Saturday I think that's when they're doing the Drag and Drive demo, so I might touch that. Thanks, Bone. Appreciate it. So yeah, we might touch that next Saturday, but I'm not 100% sure. We'll see. But yeah. In terms of other random things, I don't know. Still have to like, I want to figure some things out. Figure out neato things to do aside from streams and whatnot. But that'll be a me thing to figure out and whatnot. You're floating. I know. It's great. It's fun. But yeah, again, I thank you all for being here. Thank you all for being here in general tonight. Means a lot. And thank you, Auntie, for being here for this endeavor, for this latter half of it.
Yeah, like, congratulations. It's no short amount of time to be doing it for this long.
Yeah. Yeah, there's things that that would be neat. And that was funny. That was funny, just seeing your head stick out of my vehicle. Can you go back to that pose again?
Wait, I gotta see. Let me look at my end.
It was like one of the jumping ones. Yeah, that one. That's
Wait,
fine.
I'm gonna try to see. No, your mushroom pushed me away.
No. Gosh
Okay.
dang it.
Ooh, I got to keep the little.
Oh, now we're all stacked on top of each other. All right. When you try to be aesthetic, yeah. But yeah.
It's literally raining for me right now.
Lol. I think it's is it raining for me too? It's pouring cherry blossoms. It's fine. But
Well, I mean IRL, it's raining for me.
oh, okay. Lol. Let me get a better angle of all this. There you go. Beautiful. Alright. But yeah, again, there's things that I definitely want to try and improve on. Things where I would want to be at when it comes to streaming stuff and whatnot. But overall, happy to be here. Just happy to be here for 4 years doing this silly little gig as a silly little dog on the silly little internet with my silly little friends. But yeah. Also, if you haven't yet, join the Discord, for whatever reason you want to. You have to be 18, preferably known me for a little bit. That is all I ask. It's the best place to be notified when I go live, and just to chill with like-minded folk, such as myself, and whatnot. So, yeah. And then, other than that, that's not how you spell it. Follow antifreeze. Please and thank you. Alright, anyhoodle. We are gonna find a raid target now. I have way too many options to raid. Mark as red. Do that, do that. Oh, I just like to dance and sing. Do-da, do-da. I just like to dance and sing all do-da day. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. But yeah, if Auntie, if you have any words you would like to yap about, feel free to yap.
No, I don't really got anything. I'm just happy for you.
Yeah. Who's live?
Oh, I do have words. I'm sorry, Juan, that I ended up winning that last one anyway.
Lol. I'm surprised, Huh. Interesting. Well, whatever. Who do I want to raid? Well, I mean... Ricky's live. So... I am gonna kick y'all over to Ricky Cookie today. Because, yes! Use Husk raid with whatever emotes you so wish to use. Ricky is playing the Ricky with the small console collection. Indubitably.
Only a handful of consoles. Yeah, only.
Yeah. Mainly on PlayStation. Anyways.
No, he has a lot of consoles.
No, he does. No, he does. But I'm just meaning like he has a small PlayStation collection in comparison. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna send y'all over to Ricky. He's playing Fun Husky Raid. Lol. Do whatever you wish. He's playing Spirit of the North.
Spirit of the North too.
Yeah.
Sorry.
He's continuing that. So,
Cute little fox game.
Yeah. A snow fox playing a fox game? I would never think. Alright, anyway, I'm gonna send y'all over there. He deserves all the new follows and whatnot. So, yeah. Go follow him if you haven't yet. Did someone say foxes? Indeed. I mean, Rookie is a snow fox after all. So, yeah. Anywho, that's it. Thank you all for watching. I will see you all in the very near future, aka Monday at the latest. Until the next video or stream, whenever the heck that may be. Goodbye, everybody. Have a fantastic evening, and bye, everybody.